All I'm saying is this. How about you wipe that paint off your face and then see if you still got that same confidence when you talk to me? 99% of you women won't. Y'all be chasing a woman that's running from you.
Come on, champ.
You're supposed to be picking a one that's looking at you.
Come on, champ.
When you do that, you don't even need game because she gonna do everything you need. My uncle told me, stop looking at that that you want and start looking at that little funny looking in the corner that's looking at you because that woman finna do everything for you. The value that a woman brings to the table makes her bad to me. So the looks ain't even gonna be the first thing. Y'all put that before everything. I'm putting what a woman's doing for me before everything. I hate to say it, but I'ma say it. You gotta get you a new broad because the old broad you got is always gonna try to treat you how you used to be. And dudes always choosing some bum broad to fuck with. What do that make you? Okay. A woman don't respect, but what she's forced to respect. We're gonna see if this mic situation is working today. Have somebody call in. Just chop some good game tonight. We gonna chop some good game tonight. Put some comments in the chat. Let me know if the audio is right. Let me know if the audio is right tonight. Sound good on my end, so don't be trolling talking about the audio is bad. Sound good on my end, so don't be trolling talking about the audio is bad. So don't be trolling. All right, I just had to check it because you know some of y'all gonna be acting like it ain't good when it's good. Check this out. If y'all seen the name, first off, nah, this ain't for sale. I just make shit for myself, man. But see the 16, the game guide, you see it. All right, anyway. You seen the title said, it's me versus me. I was gonna have it say, it's me versus me, not her. But it was just too much when he tried to make it like that. Hey, man, it's me versus me. If you think it's you versus the broad, man, you done already lost. We not even playing the same game. There's no way in life she can compete with me in anything. She's a woman. Now, I understand what I'm saying. There's no way that she could win a game with me because we're not playing the same game. Y'all battling against this woman. You playing a game against this woman, man. She can't, there's nothing she can do to win. I'm a man who's ambitious, who is working towards bigger and better things in my life. She's not playing that game, so she can never win. There's nothing that she can do that can amount to anything that I'm going to do. I don't play games with women. You want to play games, play with your kids. It lowers me down to her level when I even engage in a game with her. It's like playing with a child. This is beneath me. I'm going to stay in my parent. You can stay in your child. But what I will not do is come down to my child because you're in your child. Hey, man, I don't lose games. You know how you never lose a game? You never play a game that you didn't start. I play games. Just don't play games with me. If you dig what I'm saying? Y'all be in competition with the bitch, man. How are you in competition with a woman? How? There's nothing she can do in life that's going to outdo what I'm going to do in life. No man that she can get. There's nothing that she can do. I'm not in competition with you for any reason on any day for anything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be in competition like, oh, let's see what happens. Man, you can't win. It's better to just recognize we're not playing the same game because all you're going to do is get your feelings hurt. Never met a woman. There's never been a woman I've ever had that I look back and be like, damn, I fucked up. Never. It's never happened. It's never happened. I've always gotten better. And I realized, man, if I would have kept and held on to any one of those women, I wouldn't be where I am now. I had to get rid of those women or those women had to run off for me to be able to be great. So I thank every woman that ever ran off. You know, and the women that I had to kick away, you know, it is what it is. They would not have been able to be here and I probably wouldn't have been able to be here. Because it takes somebody to grow and evolve, and women don't grow and evolve that quickly. So just a little tidbit, but we gonna get on with the night. I'm excited. The audio is back. Put some super chats in there. Put some likes. Put some questions. Oh, y'all talking about how the cruise was. Man, it was amazing, man. I took my family on a cruise, 7 days, went to St. Martin, St. Thomas, cruised in the ocean. My son, my nieces, my nephews, it was really for the kids. They met a lot of people, met a lot of friends, so just to see them having fun and being able to hang out with my family and everything like that, it was a good time. Hey, man, you got to do it. You got to hit that reset. But, man, what you getting all this money for? What you working hard for if you ain't going to enjoy it? Now, I'm not saying my enjoyment is the same as your enjoyment, but I see a lot of people, and I'll be like, man, you could have a little bit more money than me. You could have it, man, because you work too hard. Hey, man, I be at vacations. I be at the club. I be here with my broad. I be going to out the country all the time. I go to concerts. Sometimes I just go to the beach here. If I'm not able to do that, man, I don't want the money. You can keep it. And they don't want to just have a whole bunch of money just to say I got it. Can't do nothing with it, though. A lot of dudes, I just see, man, you hustling and bustling and hustling and bustling and hustling and bustling. And so, but when are you living, though? You forgot the point to get the money was so you can live. But you got so wrapped up in the first part, you forgot about the second part. Hey, man, I'm going to live. If I can't live, I don't want it. What's the point? What about women that do things you don't like, but kick, scream, and beg when you try to fire her? It's a game she's playing and you fell for it. Or you've never actually fired her, so she knows you're the one playing the game. If I tell a woman there's certain lines and boundaries and things that you cannot do to be here, then when she crosses that line, I have to fire her and be willing to stand on it. Otherwise, why would she not do it? Well, I know it's called games people play. And everybody plays them. You play them with your mother, you play them with your brother, you play them with your dad, you play them with your woman especially. And it's just games you both play without saying that you play them. Read the book. It's called Games People Play. You tell her something that you don't like. She does it anyway. You get mad and act like you're going to fire her, drag her to the door or put her stuff in bags and you put it outside. She kicks and screams and hollers, cries, says she loves you, and eventually you acquiesce and she comes back in. This is a game that you guys play. You can put whatever label of that game, but that's a game that you guys play in your relationship. An unspoken game that you both know that you play. She knows that you're going to let her back in. You know you're going to let her back in. The only way the game stops is when you fire her and you fire her completely. And it's going to be very hard to do if you've been playing that game for such a long time because she thinks you're still playing a game. So I don't play with hoes, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you say you're going to do something, do it. And if you're not willing to do it, don't say it. Because once you don't do what you say you're going to do, now it's a free for all and we're always going to have to play this game. And you're going to have to overdo it just to get her in check. Appreciate the super chat. I don't know who sent it yet, but I'm going to look at it in a minute. Stop playing these games. You break up for a day, you get back together. She does something you don't like, you hoot and holler. Then she acquiesces, but then you do it again next week. What other games are there? Let me see. I play a game with bras all the time, though. You know what I'm saying? I play game. This is a game I play with all bras. Nah, I ain't finna eat a dick. We in a bed, she grabbing dick. Nah, watch out. Nah, I'm trying to go to sleep. Nah, I'm trying to go to sleep. Nah, I'm trying to go to sleep. Then eventually, I give it to her. It's a game that I play. I played it. That's a game I play with bitches. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like those games of, if I say I'm gonna fire you, damn it, bitch, I gotta fire you. Because if I don't, now you don't respect me. And now we're gonna play these games. And now you're never gonna stop doing what you're doing. If you don't feel like there's a consequence of you having to leave this place by doing that, then there's no reason for her to stop. In the perfect world, a woman would see that, hey, you know what? This makes my man uncomfortable. I genuinely see the look on his face that he doesn't like when I do this or he doesn't like when I do that. So I'm just going to stop because I don't want him to feel like that. Your bitch don't feel like that. You got to scream, hoot, holler, yell, and tell her you're going to kick her out the house for her to stop. And it just is what it is. We can't look at the world how it should be. We just got to look at the world for how it is. And that's how it is. The bitch don't respect nothing but theatrics and cussing her out and telling her she got to go. Wish you could just tell her, bitch, I don't like it. Can you stop? And we can move on with our day. But some bitches just don't like easy shit. Find you a bitch who feels like you're that valuable. Because would she make Chris Brown ask her twice? Would she make Drake ask her twice? No, she wouldn't. So just get you a woman who, one, doesn't have weird ass personality traits like that, to just like to antagonize people and do things that they know they don't like for them to do. Or two, just go find a woman that really likes you, man. Because when a woman really likes you, man, life is effortless. Life is easy peasy. You can do no wrong. Everything you do is right, even when you're wrong. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. To the bitch that like me. Not to the bitch that don't like me like that. Hey, man, when I'm wrong, in her eyes, I'm wrong. And then eventually this situation dissolves out because she don't like me enough. And that's fine. Every woman only got to like me enough. But I'm only looking to build long term with a woman that likes me enough, because I could do no wrong. And when you could do no wrong in a woman's eyes and she loves your dirty draws, literally, man, it ain't nothing you won't do for that woman. We don't get to these super chats around this motherfucker. Not my job, Mac Dre, not my job. Hey, bitch, I don't play with kids, man. It's not my job. I don't do that. I'm a pimp / rapper. I thought you knew that. These are lyrics. I'm not saying that actually. Tiffany in the building. Shout out to Tiff, man. You know, y'all, I know y'all know Tiff. Tiff always come through with it, buys all my products, supports everything I do, watches all my lives, throws in the super chats more than you niggas be throwing in. Ridiculous, man. Hey, man, the women always gonna be your biggest supporters in life. In life, why you always be trying to impress that man, do something with that man, go to the club with that man, take that lady out, man, because the women in your life gonna do the most for you. And I've never even met Tiffany before, but appreciate you. Good evening to you. If you got a question, I'll see you. Rory in the building, always coming with it. Y'all know Rory always in the building coming with it. Go play with your mother and kids, Mac Dre, straight up. Goldie, how do I harden my heart to kick this woman out? She says she doesn't have anywhere to go and she's upset that if she leaves, she would have to give up her animals. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your animals. Listen, what I just say, not my job. It ain't my job to take care of you. It's not my job to take care of you. And you're not going to make me feel bad for not taking care of you. That's your parents' job. And as an adult, that's your job. And you know what? Let me really tell you some real esoteric game. Let me tell you some. I don't know if we want to get this deep this soon. I don't know if we want to get this deep this soon. But right now, I feel like this young man. Let me know. Should I give it to him this soon? This is some real esoteric game. We're going to go off track. Should I give it to him or not? Let me know. Should I give it to him? Something he should really pay for real. This is some real deep esoteric game that I learned from a multi-millionaire. I'm going to give it to you. My life didn't, listen, this is real talk. I didn't start winning in life until I stopped helping people. Hear me out. I help more people now with the game and the wisdom and the tools to help them become strong themselves. But I was losing in life when everybody came to me for something. When I helped you with this, when I let you use a car, when I let you stay in my spot, when I helped you out here, when I let you use my card, when I let you use my Uber, when I helped and gave everybody everything, I was losing. Until I got the game from a very wealthy mentor in Las Vegas. And he told me, energetically, you're never going to be able to rise up because something about you is screaming low value that you feel like you have to please all of these people. It means that you don't see the worth in yourself. He said, never do something for someone that they could or should do for themselves because it is weakening and it make them indolent. And then he gave me an example. He said, think about a chick hatching an egg. If the chick is trying to poke the egg to get out the egg and you help that chick out the egg and break the egg open for him, that chick will die. Why? Because you didn't allow its muscles to become strong itself by having to work to break the egg itself. So you essentially killed that egg. And he said, that's all you're doing to these people around you. You are actually hurting them more than you're helping them, because instead of helping them help themselves, you are doing for them what they should and could do for themselves. And it's making them weak. And I've seen it a million times. You will hurt somebody more by helping them so much, because what happens? You help them so much, they never become strong themselves. They never become strong themselves. You go so long doing something, hypnotic rhythm, you'll never be able to do it. You go so long not being able to get up and do things and pay rent. Think about what's going on right now with the Section 8 and the, what is it called? Section 8 and the welfare. Do you know it's some of those people who have been on welfare for so long, it's going to be impossible for them to ever get up, get a job, and maintain a regular life now. They have been spoon-fed. They have been weakened because instead of them giving them something to help themselves, they gave them too much help. And a lot of those people that won't have welfare anymore are probably just going to be homeless because they've robbed them. For such a long period of time, they have lost the capacity to probably be able to work. So fuck that bitch, man. You really hurting her. And every day that you with her, you hurting her even more. It ain't your job, man. Or do this. How about do this? Keep helping her and hold your life back. My life instantly skyrocketed when I stopped letting niggas stay with me, when I stopped letting niggas use my car, when I stopped fucking with motherfuckers who didn't have Ubers, or I don't got a card, or I stopped sending money to jail because motherfuckers that never did nothing for me wanted it. When I stopped bailing motherfuckers out that was going to jail, they ain't never bailed me out. When I stopped doing that, it's like the universe said, here you go. This is what I was waiting on. I was waiting to bless you until you got all them bums from around you, because I knew your motherfucking ass was going to get them bums who don't deserve it, all your blessings. Swear to God. So now I help. I actually help more with my words than I could with actually deeds. Now now again, I'll help good deeds here and there. I will. But for those who really don't have it, really not people who are capable, but people who really are in a position that we wouldn't want to be in. Yeah, I help those people, so. Let me see. Raheem Bufford, mate. Shout out to, I need a bell in this. Ring, ring, ring. Motherfucking Raheem Bufford, $99. $100 in this motherfucker tonight. Oh, we starting off strong. G3, I'm 54, applying the game. Literally getting chose with my mouth closed now that I'm rolling in a Challenger every day, dressing clean, and can't keep them off me. Got 4 flying in formation. Shout out to you, man. Hey, man, learn to get chose. Get my get chose with your mouth closed, God. There's nothing better in life when you stop chasing and you start getting chose. When you make sure you buying the right tools. When you make sure your presentation is heavy. When you make it hard for her to say, man, who is that? You make it hard for her not to want to find out who you are. And you have the confidence to know that the only one that's going to mess with you is the one who's choosing you anyway. And when you have women like that, man, your life is great. And the aura about you is great. And the confidence is great. And the women who deal with you will deal with you in a way they've never dealt with another man, because they never dealt with a man who was confident in themselves and who allowed themselves to get chose and wasn't chasing to choose. Because you know what happens when you choose a bitch, right? You know what happens when you choose a bitch and you chase a bitch and you devalue yourself for the pussy and you're shuck and jive for it and you're doing this and you're doing that and you're buying this and you're buying that. You know what happens? You know why your woman really don't respect you? Because how you caught her, she knows you're going to catch the next bitch. You know why women that fuck with me, like me, and don't give me no issues like that? Because they know how I caught them. Not doing much, just being me. They know it was hard to get my dick. So they know, oh, this nigga ain't out here tricking and fucking on bitches and making me look crazy. They going to be like, it's going to be hard for a bitch to get up on him. And then just make her like you even more. Get chose with your mouth closed, guy, man. Shout out to you, Raheem. Talk about self-esteem. Yeah, man. I'm gonna give you a story. Because he said he saw a story about a person saving clothes for another day or a better them, right? I was just talking to my uncle maybe a couple weeks ago, and is when I forgot, I had a bucket most of the time. And then I finally flipped a Benz CLS 550. Whoo, you know, I was doing my thing. I was outside, and I finally, was able to put myself in a S 550. I mean, a CLS 550, clean. And I remember I told him, I said, yeah, man, I'm going to Vegas, LA, Arizona, Bay Area. And I was like, man, yeah, I don't know. I think I might drive my other car. I don't want to put no miles on it. He looked at me and said, nigga, what's the point of having a car if you ain't going to be seen? Because it's going to be the time you take the bucket and try to go cross country that you going to see that broad that you like. So it was just changing your mindset. You not trying to save your best outfit for the best day. You not trying to save your best chain. You not trying, man, I wear my shit to the gym. I didn't buy it for it not to be seen. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about knowing that you're worth it and knowing that every day you walk out could be the greatest day of your life. So you need to dress like it. And guess what? By dressing like it, acting like it, buying the things like it, then guess what? It will be that day because your expectation and you vibrating that it's going to be that day. So instead of waiting for, oh, I don't know today. I'm not going to the club, so I'm not going to dress nice. No, you dress like you going to the club when you going to the grocery store. And guess what? You're going to meet something better in the grocery store than you did in the club. If that answers your question, I don't know. You talking about self-esteem. That's a whole deeper topic, though. Yeah, man, get my book right now. Book a game your father should have taught you. Get it right now. I'm going to read an excerpt from there in a minute. All the links is in the description. Follow me on Twitch. Man, motherfuckers always, hey, man, and when you a winner in life, people are always going to try to drain your energy. Drain your resources, whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's the bitch, man. And women do this easily. Man, a lot of these women, bro, every time I stop fucking with a woman, my life get better. Why? Because I'm diverting so much time and energy towards this woman that I don't realize is not pouring back into me. That's why I try to only deal with women I'll pour into you for sure. But I have to see you actively pouring back. And a lot of times you'll pour into a woman and she's not pouring back, or she'll pour a little back. It's like, bitch, who you think you fooling? Bitch, who you think you conning? Bitch, I see what you doing. All you gonna have me do is stop fucking with you. All you gonna have me do is pull back the help that I'm giving you. If I'm pouring into you tenfold and you pour back into me twofold, who you think you fooling? Bitch, your fastest move is too damn slow for me. Bitch, I know what you're doing. You think you're getting over, but all you did was fuck up a situation with a nigga who would have gave you the world if you'd have just gave it back and we could have grew tenfold. But instead, they try to, this is just an example. They want you to pay for 10 meals, they'll pay for one and make it seem like they're doing something. No, bitch, I see you have poor character and now we're not going on no more dinners, right? Yeah, I'll do this for you. I'll do this for you. I'll do this for you. But I'm really just saying, okay, once I do all this for you, are you going to turn around and try to pour back into me? But what they do some like little fake out, some con game, like they throw you a little something and make you feel like, oh, okay, well, I did something. No, bitch, it got to be equal around this motherfucker, right? You use a fool. If you give out $10, you get $1 back. But you niggas will take that because a bitch ain't never did nothing for you. So you give out $10, she give you $2 back. Hey, man, you been buying dinners and this and Valentine's and this and that. And motherfucking your birthday come around, she buy you something. And you be like, oh, my goodness, she the best bitch in the world. Nigga, you done spent how much she spent on that birthday gift on a fucking dinner before. But see, that's a great female kind. And that's the lack of expectations you niggas have. You will do all of this for the broad and let her do a little bit back and think it's okay and wonder why your life. Just imagine if you didn't do none of that for her, poured all that money, time, and energy and attention back into yourself. Who would you have been? So that's all I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying don't pour into a woman, because if you pour into a woman, she can definitely pour back tenfold, and together you can definitely multiply. But peep out poor character when you clearly see a woman sees you doing all of this and all of that, and she doesn't want to pour back anything of equal value. Hey, bitch, you can't just rub my motherfucking feet. You can't just suck my motherfucking dick and expect me to be like, oh, okay, well, that's an equal exchange. No, bitch, it's not. Now, I'm not saying you got to equally do the money thing, but to your capacity, whatever your capacity is, whatever your ceiling is, I need to see some effort to match what I'm doing. And if I don't see it, I know you have poor character. I know deep down inside you're tit for tat and you're making sure you get more than you give. And if that's the case, well, really, bitch, you just fucked yourself, because we could have had the world together. But that's how these bitches do. going off on a tangent. I met a chick, everything was going smooth, and suddenly, just today, she switches up her energy level, doesn't answer calls, responds to texts, message late, and don't return calls. Should I fall back? Yeah, of course you should fall back. Man, listen, a lot of times, man, you got to realize when you get with a woman, her energy for you is not her energy for you. Her energy is for you because she just got out of a relationship and her heart is broke. So she's sucking and fucking you good and texting you and calling you every day. It's really just to get her mind off of that man that she really is in love with that broke her heart or whatever the situation may have happened. But as time goes on, you know, she may not be thinking about that man as much. She may not be as hurt, so she doesn't feel like she has to overcompensate. Because even if the man don't see what she's doing, she feels like she's getting back at that ex-man by fucking you, by doing with you, by saying she love you, by texting you. So in her mind, even if that dude don't even know about you, she feels better by doing that. So it was never you that she liked. It was the fact that you were somebody that she could replace the feeling of heartbreak from that last man. And then, you know, time goes on and, you know, now that doesn't matter. So now it's like, well, what is she really doing it for? She was really just doing it to recover from what she was going through, to feel comfort in what she lost. Or, you know how it is, man. Any woman who has a man that she would love, he always got action back at her. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. 9 times out of 10, she always gonna go back in 2-3 months. So maybe it's just that time she doubled back on the nigga she was fucking with. You know, don't try to wrap your mind around it. You can't, man. It could be 1,000,001 things. It could be 1,000,001 motherfucking things. So don't even waste your time trying to figure out what it was. And don't say, oh, it was me. No, bitch, it's your loss. Deuces. Do what you does. You'll drive yourself crazy trying to figure out why a woman did something. One, it could be 1,000,001 things. 1,000,001. You don't know these bitches, man. Man, listen, if you knew how many women that I know right now are prostitutes and have boyfriends and they boyfriends don't know, you have no idea who these bitches you are anyway. So to you to try to get inside of a woman's mind and say why she stopped fucking with you, it could be 1,000,000 different reasons, 1,000,000 different niggas, 1,000,000 different things. Don't worry about it. Or she's just a fool. Or she just don't like it. It doesn't even matter. She don't want to fuck with you. Don't fuck with her. Give me a super chat for that one. And watch these lives. My $50 a month weekly game calls where I talk on Zoom and we talk way more gutter than this because we can. Be around and fellowship with men talking like this on a regular basis to recognize, nigga, you tripping even asking that question, man. Fuck the bitch. And that ain't even fuck the bitch. When I say fuck the bitch, I don't mean like, oh, like something wrong with her. Bitch, stop fucking with me. It's like, yeah, fuck you, bitch. But my fuck you, bitch ain't like, fuck you, bitch. Like you niggas be like, fuck the bitch. I be like, fuck the bitch. Like, I ain't tripping. Bitch, you ain't gotta fuck with me. And I ain't mad if you don't want to fuck with me. But in my mind, it's like, fuck the bitch. It's not like, fuck the bitch. It's fuck the bitch, man. Like, man, fuck, nigga, fuck. You feel me? You got to be airy-fairy about this shit. You can't be all up in your feelings about this shit when a bitch stop fucking with you, bitch. She got the right to not fuck with you for whatever reason she don't want to fuck with you. That's her choice. It's all right, bitch, deuces. Come back with a fee if you want to double back, though. I'm gonna double back to that question. Talk tools and jewels in the game. I'll talk about it in life. Nick G, 999. I've had a millionaire blueprint for a few months now, and I've had the millionaire blueprint for a few months now, and it has changed my entire life. But my question is, does the order of the process matter, or can I do it in any order? I can't get. For me to tell you that, it's gonna be a hard question. You can do it in any order that fits your day. It's really certain things on there that are really more vital than others as well. But that's a whole nother conversation. Man, get the millionaire blueprint, man. I was looking for that my entire life. All the books, all the mentors, all the things, wondering how these people on this next level think. You don't know next level individuals, so you don't know how they actually think and operate. The millionaire blueprint will give you that. It used to be $1,500 in my mentorship. Now it's only $40. If you don't get it, you're a fool and you deserve to be where you at. Put your best on all the time. Talk about the lone wolf versus brotherhood, pros and cons. Most people should be lone wolves. Why? Because the reason most people are in a poor state in life it all stems from not being able to be alone. The fact that you can't be alone is the reason you drink, the reason you smoke, the reason you endlessly scroll, the reason you watch porn, the reason you're with that woman that you know is no good for you and don't even like you, the reason you deal with people you call your friends who you know aren't your friends and you talk about and they talk about you. So almost everything you do in life is to be distracted from being by yourself. So when you can harness the power of knowing I can be alone, I could be okay being alone. I'm not tripping being alone. I'm actually happy being alone. You have a superpower that 99.9% of people don't have. And then you become a magnet to people because they feel that from you, because you don't have that needy energy to keep people around that don't want you around, to be in situations that aren't fun just because you rather do that than do nothing, to be around a woman who you know ain't good for you and this is not going to end well, but you stay with her anyway. So that neediness repels people because it's disgusting, because you're lowering yourself. But when you don't give a fuck, man, I'll leave this motherfucking club right now. I'll leave this concert right now if I ain't feeling it. I'll leave this bitch at this dinner right now if I ain't feeling it. I'll leave all of these dudes around me and be by myself because they ain't talking about me right. When you have that type of power, man, it's an inner strength and an aura about yourself. And then you no longer need to always scroll because you can be in your own thoughts. You don't need to go watch porn to get that hit of dopamine. You don't have to always be watching TV when you could just sit back and chill and be okay. It's a superpower. And then once you have that superpower, you're more valuable when you go and have a brotherhood because you're bringing strength. You're not trying to drag from the group because you need them. And then you'll pick the right brotherhood, not the wrong brotherhood. Think about gangs. Think about a lot of things in the underworld. What did it stem from? It stems from people. What are they doing? They're looking to not be alone. They're looking for somebody to be and affirm them. So because they need that, they'll even take the worst situation that's obviously bad for them, but they want something so much. Man, that's how it is. Like, if you really want a woman who really needs something, she's been looking for her father her entire life. She's been looking for that father energy. So therefore, that's the type of woman that can be easily manipulated because she wants something so bad. She's going to overlook all the signs just to have it. And that's you if you can't be by yourself, except it comes in the form of a woman. Dudes do it too. You've been looking for that motherly love your entire life and that affection. And you need it so bad. And because you need it, you're never going to get it because you want it so bad. It's disgusting and repellent to women. And then you'll take a woman that don't really like you like that and she'll dull it out here and there. But because you need it so much, you'll overlook the fact that it's disgusting how you're treating yourself. I don't know. Another tangent, but it'll be a lot of game in those tangents. Let me know if you got something in that. Y'all better start putting these super chats in. Hey man, when I get fired up like this, I'm gonna take it straight to Twitch. You say the woman thinks about you how you caught her. So if a trick catches them easy, why doesn't the woman act more in pocket? Let me know how that question makes sense. The woman thinks about you how you caught her. She don't respect the trick just because he caught her easy. He caught her easy doesn't mean that she respects him. She doesn't. She thinks he's a fool. She thinks he's a trick. And haha, yes, it's fun. Wouldn't you be fun if bitch was tricking on you? Oh, this fucking, this dumbass bitch. She just give me this and give me that just because I'm pretty. And you know what she thinks? This nigga will do this to anybody. Man, I've had bitches that tell me about the last nigga they was fucking with and this trick ass nigga was paying for this and paying for that. And all she does is talk about this man, even though he was supporting her life and talking about it to me, who's not doing any of that. Just because you caught her. Of course you caught the bitch. Man, you bought her. He didn't catch her. He bought her. He bought her. And what you don't know, even in the game, hoes despise tricks deep down inside. Hoes despise tricks. Real hoes despise tricks. Why? Because they despise that poor character, because 99% of tricks, maybe 90% of tricks are married. So they see these married men who made a commitment to a woman, sneak into them every night, sometimes talking about their wife or talking about their girlfriend, paying that woman and then going back home. They are disgusted and despised. That's why the hoes hardly ever run off with the trick. Some of them dumbass bras do. And then exactly what the trick does is trick on another bitch and leave her high and dry. But that's another story for another day. So when I say Your woman is gonna see you how you caught her. If you was tricking off on your broad to get her, if you didn't have no dick discipline when you caught her, she's gonna have that in the back of her head, her whole relationship. Damn, this nigga, every time this nigga go outside, I wonder what he doing. He probably tricking off like he tricked off when he met me. He probably trying to fuck a bitch raw like he tried to fuck a bitch raw when he met me. So how you caught, but when you a stand-up dude and you know you had some dick discipline about yourself, you wasn't so quick to try to rush to have sex, you wasn't doing no tricking off, you know, then guess what? When you go outside, your woman gonna be like, well, shit, I know my man, you know, and I got a different level of respect for him because I know how he caught me. And that's why I say, man, these bitches is fucking fools. You want the trick, huh? You want the nigga who threw money on you before he even knew. All he did was see ass and he wanted to throw some money on you. He wanted to buy you this and buy you that and take you here and take you there. And you decided to make that man your boyfriend. The dude who had no dick discipline, who's fiending for sex from you all the time for whatever, even when you're mad, even when you're doing the wrong thing, he can't control himself. Well, now that's your man. Now you know what type of man you got out there running around. And when you're not around, he doing the same thing to the next woman. He ain't got no dick discipline for the next woman. He gonna trick off on the next woman with the house money now. Hey, that's what you chose. You didn't want to choose the nigga who was stomped down. You didn't want to choose the dude who had some rules and regulations. That ain't what you chose. So don't be mad at what you got. Goldie, should you teach your woman about men's psychology, depending on what type of woman it is? Before you get to teaching your woman anything, except how to treat you, make sure she's worth teaching. Because when you start teaching a woman some game, you got to be very careful. Because you got to know the character of that woman. It's like the school of Harry Potter, what is it called? Gryffindor. You got to be very careful if you put that wand in that woman's hand, because that's what game is. I need to test her character, or she gonna fuck around and become like the motherfucker with the white hair. I don't even know his name. Or she gonna become a villain, and you have empowered this woman. There's a lot of women walking around right now, some real villains, man. And I feel bad for any man. Women I used to have, I feel bad for any man that they come across, because they have poor character and a whole hell of a lot of game. I don't give a whole hell of a lot of game. I'm gonna give you some game. Give you plenty of game. But I'm not gonna give you game to destroy me or destroy another man until I see your character is there. You know what I'm saying? So be careful what game you give your broad too. Facts. Bitch told me she bought me a wallet, but ain't give it to me yet. Man, I can't stand that. I got you something, give me credit now. Bitch, you get the credit when I get it. Don't tell me you got me nothing, just give it to me. Bitches know how to play con games. I tell you I got you something. You get excited and reward me now for something that I didn't even have to give you yet. Poor character. See, these are all signs of poor character. When can we start calling in? When a motherfucker drop a good super chat next? 200 people in here. Hit the motherfucking like button in here right now. And don't take her back either on GOD. Freedom Lands. What do you think about delayed gratification? I mean, it's necessary for anything in life. There's a process to life. If you want to have a baby, hey man, it's going to take 9 months. If it comes any time before that, there's a problem, right? And everything has its process. And everything for everybody is different. If I'd have gave some of you $1 million before you really were supposed to have it, you would have ruined your life, probably killed yourself. Some people hit the lottery, fuck their entire family lineage up. Kids on drugs, they divorced, they just want to commit suicide. Some people hit the lottery and their life is better and they're helping people. So everybody gets what they get when they supposed to get it and when they got the right lessons. And if you get the shit that you're supposed to get before you're supposed to get it, you asking for something that's going to ruin your life sometimes. What happens when certain things grow too fast? What they call it, a tumor? You know, like, you know, some things are in pace. Everything, sometimes I say, man, just be patient. Everything in my life is coming at the perfect time. Even though I may want it faster, guess what? There's certain people in my life right now that need to be gone before I get more. Certain lessons and disciplines that I need to really solidify in my character before I get more. right? So I always trust that everything is coming right on time. Also, sometimes you ain't putting the work in. A lot of times that's what it is. You're not really putting the volume of work that's actually necessary to get what you want when you think you should get it. We really underestimate how much work it actually takes to get what we want. And most of us don't know enough highly successful people to see how hard they actually work and how much time and energy they actually put in. So therefore, we think we should have something before we should have it, when really, no, it's really right on time. You're just not putting enough work in. Expects you to take care of them when they can't take care of themselves. That's because you niggas is make them feel okay for it. Start shaming a bitch like, bitch, how dare you ask me to pay your motherfucking car note? Bitch, did I ask you? How as a grown woman do you even feel comfortable asking another grown adult that's not your family to help you with something? I would never feel comfortable asking another individual that's not my family, even my family, to help me with something that's my responsibility, that's not their problem. I would never want to put my burden on somebody else. Hey, bitch, come into this relationship to look for a partner, not come into this relationship to look for a provider and be a dependent. Already got a kid. No. I already have a child. If I want another one, clearly I can't have one with you because you're going to be a dependent and we're going to have another dependent, right? So I want a partner in a woman. I do not want a dependent in a woman. That's just me. See, because a lot of you guys don't know how to control a woman without being a provider and without making her dependent on your money. Most of the time, nigga, you couldn't even catch the bitch if you wasn't doing that. She wouldn't even be with you. Number two, you couldn't keep her if you wasn't doing all those things. So therefore, you guys like to make the woman dependent because now she can't leave. Man, I don't want the bitch to be here if she don't want to. So I can't do much for you because when you're ready to leave, I don't want you to say, oh, but he pays my rent. Oh, but he pays my car note. Oh, but he pays for all these bills. Oh, I'll be a stupid mother to leave. No. If the only thing you getting from me is good time and good information, then guess what? When she no longer likes me, she's going to walk out that door. And I don't want her to stay a minute longer than she don't want to stay. I don't want her to stay a minute longer than she want to stay. But see, you can do that when you're confident in yourself, when you're confident in what you're doing. Man, I know I bring value, who I am, everything that come out my mouth. The person that I am is of so much value. When you don't feel like you got no value, then guess what? You got to throw all this money out to catch the bitch. And you got to throw all this money down to keep the bitch because that's the only thing keeping her. And what you don't know is, man, you've been in a relationship 3-4 years. And the only reason she ain't left you yet is because everything that you're doing for her. And the moment that she find better, the moment she can figure out a way to do it for herself, she gone. Or she'll just eventually get fed up and just be like, fucking anyway. You make it too hard for the bitch to leave, man. You paying her rent. Hey, man, you go to work every day to a job you don't like with a boss that you hate. Why don't you leave? Same reason that bitch ain't leaving you. Cause, nigga, fuck is she boo-boo the fool? Nigga, this is a free ride. And all I gotta do is kiss this nigga, have sex with him sometimes. And, it's a pretty decent life. It's better than going to work. That's what she say. I could either fuck with this nigga or I could go get a job. I'ma just fuck with this nigga. What was the question? I don't even remember what the question was. Glad to see you back from the cruise. We needed you. Hey, man, I was coming for y'all. I ain't gonna leave y'all out there like that. What if your girl used your credit card without asking you? If a woman, if a woman of mine used my credit card without asking me, oh, listen, I can't even fathom it. You must don't think shit about me. You have no respect for me. Bitch, you must be smoking crack. And I mean that because you must be a dope fiend to even stoop to that level, to even think and risk and take that type of chance. You use anything of mine. Bitch, don't touch my charger unless you ask me if you could use it, let alone my motherfucking card and my money and feel good enough to do it. That bitch don't think shit of you. And you, oh my goodness, that bitch, hey, throw the whole bitch away. Throw the whole bitch away because she didn't just cross the line, nigga. She crossed like 100 lines. I wonder what else going on in your household. If she got to that motherfucking point, she's too far gone. If a woman even feels comfortable to go that far, you done did something wrong because she feel that comfortable. Unless she's just a psychopath, but I doubt it. You've probably let so much stuff slide. She thought it was okay to do. And if she thought that was okay to do, man, throw the whole bitch away, get another one, start over, and start putting your foot down with some requirements and some boundaries, because that shit is completely out of line. I don't know how you niggas live. I don't get it. I don't get how you niggas live. Y'all been watching TV for so long. Remember the Jetsons? He put a couple dollars out and she grabbed a whole wallet. They've been programming you niggas to be tricks from birth and think that shit is okay. Listen, I would never put my hands on a woman. But that shit right there would put something in my soul that I would have to tell her, you have to leave. You have, and if you're gone, you can't come back. Because how I would be feeling if a woman disrespected me like that, there's nothing she can say. There's nothing she can say. There's to justify it. Only thing she could do is say something to make me more mad. Because ain't nothing you can say to justify but piss me off because you talking to me like I'm a fool. You know what I'm saying? Get away from women like that. That's how you go to jail. Alexander Pena, Goldie is saving lives with this info. I am. I'm doing God's work. So support me so I can continue to spend my time saving y'all. I'm telling you, this game saved my life. Every day, somebody calling me with a new story. You know, go get my product, support the movement. Go get an I Like Who Likes Me shirt. This is a hoodie set right here. Getting the weekly game calls. We go even deeper than this. Get my mentorship. Shout out to Fiji Unlimited, $10, man. Oh, okay, man. Don't get me excited around this motherfucker. The game God goggles. See, because I lived a certain lifestyle, I see through a different lens. And in the Game God Mentality program, I call them Game God goggles. It's a gift and a curse. To me, it's a gift. I literally, for real, and I'm being so completely honest to you, I cannot see a woman just based on what she looks like in her outer beauty. Because I've built that before. I have taken something that you wouldn't even think is nothing and turned her into something worthy of rappers and celebrities and multimillionaires dealing with her. And because I've been able to put that together through losing weight, through surgeries, through these different things and accessories on top, I understand how little value a woman's appearance is, because I know how little it costs to put it together. So when I would look at a woman, first off, I know all the surgeries that they have, but that most of you would look at them and wouldn't even tell you, just think she's beautiful. No, I know exactly all the things she got. But anyway, and most of them don't even got it, the good ones. But anyway, when I look at a woman, it's automatic. I automatically strip her down and know what she looks like when she wakes up in the bed in the morning with no makeup on. So because I can do that, I'm able to talk to women like we're equals. I'm able to reject a woman when she steps out of line because I'm not enthralled by the costume, right? This is what is it called? The award show. These women walk outside every single day to dinner, to the club, as if this is what's a big event? As if it's like a ball or something. That's how much time and energy they take, 2-3 hours to put makeup on, paint their face on, put the perfect outfit on that covers up all of their imperfections, put the Spanx on underneath to come outside. So of course, when you look at that, you're going to be disillusioned and be like, this beautiful woman, and the beauty is going to do something. It's going to make you acquiesce. It's going to make you over try. It's going to make you in fear of talking to her. It's going to make you fear rejection. It's going to make you feel like you can't add up. Meanwhile, you didn't know this bitch is your neighbor and you see her all the time. You just never seen her with all that shit on. So the game goggles just teaches you to learn to, when you look at a woman, see her for what she is. She's a regular human being that shits, pisses, farts, just like you. And most of them, man, and I mean this in the nicest way, and they gonna hate me for saying that, most of these women are not attractive. Why? Because average is the majority, right? So statistically speaking, most women are average. And most women are below average. You wanna know why? Because they put so much of this shit on their face all day that it's ruining their skin. They put so much and do so much to their hair, it's thinning out their hair. So when you really strip them down, they're actually deteriorating themselves by trying to be beautiful. But anyway, back to the game goggles. If you could objectively look at a woman for what she actually looks like, you would no longer be putting her on a pedestal. Hey, man, how would most people talk to the president of the United States if they met him? If you fuck with the president, you're going to be like, oh, dang, I hope I say the right thing. I hope I don't do the wrong thing. I hope I'm nervous. Well, that's how you see you're elevating these women just because they got a bunch of makeup on and a fat ass. You're elevating to that status. So, of course, you can't talk to her. Of course, you're going to be weird. Of course, you're going to be nervous. Of course, you're going to let a whole bunch of shit slide that you shouldn't slide, therefore lose respect the first moment that you meet her because you're looking at her without your game goggles. So put your game goggles on. You're going to realize, man, most of these women ain't bitch. Man, these bitches ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are really ugly too, you know, but I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Now, on the flip side, it don't matter what a woman looks like on the outside. If the woman is nice, if she likes me a lot, if she's a genuine person, if I can feel that good soul, if she's what I like to call a sweetheart, she's really a good person, good individual. You can feel that love just emanating off of her. She wants to cater to you. She's not doing it for the look. She's doing it because of who she is. She want to help you. She want to build with you. She want to grow with you. She cares about your well-being. She's a caring and loving person. Well, then that woman becomes beautiful to me with those same game goggles on because I understand the value that that's actually going to bring to my life. Only because I've had these experiences in life. I've had the most beautiful women who are the devil himself, and I would never fuck with them again. And to this day, I'd be like, yeah, she bad, but that bitch will ruin your life. And then I've had women who didn't look like much on the outside, but were beautiful people. And I took them and I taught them and I did these things for her. And they ended up pouring into my life in a way that changed my life. Right. And the ease of the world when you're around women who like you and who are a certain way versus that. So all I'm saying is game goggles, get the game guy mentality program, learn to strip these bitches down. Like I tried to be nice about it. That's why I'm going through all of these things. I'm trying to be nicer with my message. But the basic message is, man, these bitches ain't cute. These bitches is really ugly. Splash a bucket of water in these bitches' face real quick. Tell them wipe their face and then see what they really look like. Really see when these women wake up in the morning, these bitches are ugly. You wouldn't look twice at them and they would talk to you completely different. If you got to see 80% of women, when they woke up in the morning with no makeup on, without those tight clothes that hold their cellulite together, you wouldn't fuck with half of these ugly bitches, man. That's really what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is when you outside, put your game goggles on. Strip the hair, strip the makeup, strip the eyelashes, strip the eyeliner, strip the clothes off and realize that her shit really ain't tight like that. And you'll really be talking to these bitches like, bitch, I don't care if you talk to me or not. You're regular. We're the same. And then think on top of that, but you're broke. You have no future. You're going nowhere in life. You're already 26, 27. Actually, bitch, you should be looking up to me. If we are apples to apples, metric to metric, bar for bar, bitch, you should be trying to chase me down around this motherfucker. Because you got all that makeup on and you got your Spanx on and you did a whole full Broadway production to step outside and everybody is horny because they drinking alcohol and want to fuck you. You are not chasing what's more valuable, which is me. But I'm not going to fall into the game. All these niggas can fall into the game of chasing you, even though you're really a fucking 5 with makeup on and all this other shit. I'm not going to fall into the game and I'm going to walk away. Went on a tangent, man, because I hate the shit. Man, I be just looking sometimes like, bitch, you really think you tight. Like, bitch, you really think you and listen, I'm not taking nothing away from a woman, man, because beauty is just subjective. It's somebody that I think is a 10 and somebody think is a 4. But what I hate is, bitch, you think you're tight and you got a shitty personality. Well, now I'm gonna talk about you. Now, if you think you tight, but you cool and you ain't doing too much and you ain't down to nobody, but these bitches out here will really be motherfucking dressed up 5s and be out here trying to shit on other bitches and dudes and shit like that. It shit just don't make no sense to me. Somebody remind me to talk about the gold shit. Mr. Chandler, my guy, what's the deal, man? What's the motherfucking deal? I watched the interview of a man who decided to divorce his woman because she wouldn't cook or clean for him, and I feel like he did the right thing. Man, niggas, listen, whatever I want, the bitch got to do. Right or wrong, I am always right. When I'm right, I'm right. And when I'm wrong, I'm still right because I could have been wrong. This is my world. Hey, man, just like somebody created the rules in the world that we live in, hey, man, in my sphere, there is no wrong. This is a dictatorship. Whatever I say the doctrine is around this motherfucker is the doctrine. Whether I say I want her to cook and clean or I say I don't want her to cook and clean, whatever I say is right. And any bitch coming in this motherfucker got to get with it or get lost. Now, like I said, he's not wrong. If he really values those things, then the woman should have did it. And if the woman didn't do it, then guess what? She didn't like him enough. She should have been like, all right, well, you know what? I'm going to go to cooking classes. You know what? I'm going to have somebody on, watch some videos and I'm going to learn how to cook. If that means that much to you, then I'm going to do that for you. And if she didn't decide to do it, then she didn't like him enough. And if he put so much emphasis on some little shit like cooking and cleaning, she probably didn't have other valuable qualities. Because if she's not cooking and cleaning, well, maybe she has some other greater qualities about herself to where it's like, well, you know what? I could deal with her not doing that because of who she is as a person, because these other attributes she brings to the table. Maybe she wasn't shit. And so cooking and cleaning is very important to me if you ain't shit, because what else am I getting around here? Just bought a shirt. Shout out to you. Yeah, go like the video right now. Yeah, I saw that. First off, he was a football. I mean, motherfucker gonna say anything 30 years later to sound good, man. Wasn't he? I ain't gonna say that. But listen, motherfucker will say anything to sound good later. He tried to say the most PR media trained answer. Man, you know it's because she didn't cook and clean. All right, man, knock it off. You was rich, she was rich. Was you really tripping on that? It might have been some other things. But if you're going to give us the raw, give us the real. Don't just give us some little shit that everybody going to reach at and you know a lot of niggas going to feel, so we going to be with you on that. What was really going on? Yeah, go like the video. He had to pay for her time. That's not catching. Dudes are confused out here. That's why I'm here. I know you had many, but what was one of your best mentorships and what information did you get from it that changed your paradigm? Man, too many to name, man. At every different level, something changed my life again. No one was better than the other. All of them in due time, and each one leveled me up to even be able to take the information from the next one. But a lot of the business mentors, because the business mentors, you don't understand, have a philosophy about life that's valuable just in life, you know. What's one? Let me think of one. It's a big difference in playing not to lose versus playing to win. And that's so major. It's a big difference in playing not to lose versus playing to win. And what you don't understand is most people in life are playing just not to lose what they got. And that's why sometimes it's dangerous to get a little bit of something, because you get a little bit of something and then you don't want to lose it. So therefore you stop taking a risk that'll get you more. And you can see it on every level. Right? Somebody who gets a regular job, say you're making $150,000 a year. Well, because you think, or no, not even that. We'll go beneath that. Somebody working a plumbing job, and everybody say, oh, you got a good plumbing job and you don't want to risk that and do something else. So you never stress for more and risk that to do more. Then it's the guy who makes $300,000 a year at a company, CEO. He knows he can start his own business, but, oh man, I don't want to risk what I got. I got a good thing going. Then it's the guy doing $500,000. Then it's the guy doing $50,000 a month. Then it's the guy who's making $1 million a month. Jeff Bezos even said it. He was at a point where he was making $1 million a month, doing whatever he was doing in Wall Street, if I get the story correct. And he read a book, and it was about, I forget the book. I've read the book too. It's about a butler who, at the end of his life, he takes a vacation. He starts to reflect that, man, did I waste my whole life doing this? He read that book and he said, okay, he was making $1 million a month back then. Most people ain't making $1 million a month now. And he could have said, you know what, I'm cool. But instead he risked it all to create Amazon, and look at him now. So it's a big difference in playing not to lose versus playing to win. And most people need to just risk it all. And at many different points in my life, man, I risk it all. And that's why I keep getting further. And, you know, a lot of my uncle, Like Who Likes You, changed my life, changed my entire paradigm for my entire life. The reason I am who I am to this day, because I learned that at a young age. And it's kept me very spiritually aligned in life. But I only took to that teaching so much because I already had it in my heart. I remember when I was younger, you know, women didn't want to deal with me. I didn't care. I can remember when I'd be in school and it'd be a group of dudes that I'm hanging out with every day. You know, you think you got a bunch of friends. And I'm like, man, I don't like how these dudes is talking to me all the time. Man, I'm going to go be by myself. So I always had it in my spirit. I'm going to be by myself before I be with somebody who don't respect me or somebody who don't really like me. But that right there, when he really solidified that to me when I was around 16 years old, man, my entire life been pretty smooth. Understand, that's why I dodged the penitentiary. That's why I dodged a lot of things, because I always dealt with women who really liked me. I was never forcing a woman to like me. I was never forcing a woman to do something for me. It was always by choice, by choice, by choice. And that will keep you really safe, because a lot of you dudes is dealing with a woman who don't really like you and you staying with her. And when shit hit the fan, you gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Give me some super chats in this motherfucker, man. I was talking to my older childhood neighbor. She's a stripper now, 23. I was on her neck and only spent money when she paid to help me close deals. Yeah. The difference of taking care of a woman and a trick, I thought, was just taking care of the woman, even though I didn't put her through tests. Some call it tricking. Nigga, you tricking. Nigga, what the fuck nigga, you tricking. Taking care of a woman. Nigga, I ain't taking care of no bitch that ain't trying to take care of me back in some sort of way. We got to be doing something. And it ain't because I can't do it. It's because I know what I'm building. If I start doing and taking care of you like a boss gives out a check to his employees, I will never truly know how you feel about me. And you will stay here when you're ready to go because I'm doing it. I'm not doing it. And if you got a problem with it, then go get with the nigga. So 3 billion bitches in this world, bitch. You can get on to the nigga who gonna do it. And you gonna end up presenting him anyway. Nah, bitch. I know my value. I'm an entertaining motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole lot of game. I'm funny. I got a lot of culture. I've been a lot of places. I'll do a lot of things. I'll introduce you to some good music, some good speakers, some good things. Bitch, you'll have a great life just being with me. I don't need to pay your bills. And if you need me to pay your bills to be able to enjoy me, then bitch, I don't know what to tell you. Then don't fuck with me. But I know it's a lot of women out here. They just want to be with me. I'm excited and enjoying it enough for them to just be me. Right? So if you can't just be with me, you'll never get to the point where I'm going to do something for you. And then I'm never just going to do something for you. If I'm going to do something for you, then we got to do something together. Hey, check this out. I can do the in love thing, but I can't do the broken love. And my money is my money. Your money is your money. But guess what? We can come together and build something so we can have our money. So we have to be figuring out what we're going to do together. Do you got a business idea? Do you have some passions that I can give you my expertise, my network, and put some money behind? I got some things over here that I could put you into. I got some people I can introduce you to. I got some things that I could. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, bitch, I don't just hang. I don't just casually date and have sex. If we're not doing something together, I don't want to do it. And bitch, let me tell you what. If I was just casually dating bitches and having sex with bitches, you should know that there's nothing going to come of this between you and me, because there's nothing that's going to create a bond, because I can have sex and take a woman anywhere with me. Bitch, how are you special if we don't build together? How do you expect us to have a long-lasting relationship if we're not building something together? I can take any bitch on vacation. I can take any bitch to these lavish dinners. I can take any bitch and have sex with them. If that's all we're going to do, how do you hold a spot that another woman can't have if we don't get together and try to build something, start a business, start a foundation, start this, meditate together, go to the gym? If we're not building something, bitch, I can't feel nothing for you. So you should want to get with me and build something with me, because that's the only woman I could feel to build a bond with and some love with. Otherwise, you just here. And if you just here, the next bitch is going to be here. Bitch think I want something from you. Bitch, I already got it. I'm just trying to make you useful, ho. Think I'm trying to get something from you. Bitch, I got to build you up and teach you something just to take from you. And I'm only doing that just so I feel something for you. Because if you just keep sitting around this motherfucker, eating these free meals, going on these free vacations, bitch, I'm going to start to feel away. So I'm trying to make you useful, bitch. I ain't trying to take from you. Don't make me upset in here. Bitch want to act like bitch ain't even got nothing to take. Oh, I think you're running game. Bitch, for what? Bitch, for what? What do you have? What the fuck do you? I can't stand a bitch. Oh, I think you're trying to run game. Bitch, for what? I already done got your pussy. Bitch, what am I running game for? Bitch, what am I running game? Bitch, I just want you to be useful so I don't start to look at you crazy like I'm looking at you. Bitch, I'm starting to resent taking you on all these motherfucking trips and all these motherfucking meals. And you ain't really did nothing in the back. So I'm just trying to get something to make me not kick you to the curb. Running game. Bitch, your fastest move is too goddamn slow for me, bitch. If I wanted to run game on you, bitch, it would be no defense for it. Don't insult me. Don't insult my game. Like if I was running game, you could see it. Because game is transparent. Bitch, you couldn't see it if I was running it. You ain't worth the time to run game on, bitch. You ain't got enough. Wouldn't even make sense for me to go out my way and do all this motherfucking shit to run game on you. For what? Bitch got to build you up just to take from you and you think I'm trying to. These bitches is delusional, man. This shit is irritating. She left me for a trick she met at the club. Some 45-year-old white dude, mega ultra weirdo freak, painted his nails mad weird and got her name tatted. Hey, man, because she chasing a bag and she ain't like you like that. Hey, man, because I done had women who was fucking with some tricks and they was coming back. Not only this, like they was fucking with black tricks. So they was coming back and giving me the game. Like these niggas was doing shit in the streets and she'll come back like, yo, this is what type of plays they on right now. And like, you should do this and woo, woo, woo. And even put me in tune. Nigga didn't even know. No, matter of fact, he did know. Like, that's the type of shit. Like, she introduced me to this dude to have him teach me some shit. And he knew that I used to fuck with her. Oh, simp ass nigga. Oh, simp ass nigga. Can't even look this nigga in the face. You old simp ass nigga, man. Let the bitch do you like that. Don't be that nigga. Don't be that nigga. That's why I can't get these bitches nothing. I'm not gonna, cause this is how you niggas are to me. The bitch come fuck with me, talk about all the shit that you used to do, all the shit that you paid for, all the bags that you bought, all the shit like that. And then she talk down on you, to me. Now I cut the shit off, but guess what? Don't be that nigga, be me. The nigga who ain't have to do nothing but be him and fuck the bitch the same way he was fucking the bitch. Except I don't gotta pay your bills. I don't gotta buy you bags every day. Don't be that nigga, be me. You know? Can a woman be a pimp? Because I don't believe that's possible. I mean, I would say no, but I mean, it has been some. Hey, get my millionaire blueprint, get my get chose with your mouth closed guide. Get my book of game right now. Everything is in the description. Niggas be scared to ask the bitch to spend money or pay bills. Yeah, you niggas scared because you scared to blow the bitch, man, because you know she don't like you. Because you know she don't like you. Shit, I'm going to ask for it. And if she get mad, bitch, fuck you. Because you want me to spend it. How dare you? She going to look at you like, how dare you? Bitch, how dare you? Bitch, you asked me for some shit. So when I ask you for some shit, it's a motherfucking problem. Go get you a sucker. How about that? I'm not the one. I like the page in the book where testing someone early. Let's get these tests out the way so we can move faster. Yeah, man, straight up. Man, what y'all don't really understand is, man, it's a woman with you right now where something's going to happen and she's going to leave. Or something's going to happen and she's going to show her true colors and you're going to make her leave. Why wait 3, 4, 5, 6 months, 2 years, 5 years down the line when you can test that shit early? Manufacture a test. Then you won't waste your time, your energy, and your money. See, because what you don't understand is you wait to match. Hey, man, we all real people. Some of us got tempers. Some of us do this. Some of us do that. Some of us, we real people. And it's in any relationship, it's going to clash eventually. You're going to clash. Man, how the bitch going to take it when you clash? How the bitch going to take it when you raise your voice? How the bitch going to take it when you cuss her out? Right? How the bitch going to take it when you tell her all this, hey, man, I ain't got it this month? How the bitch going to take it when you going through some shit, some real shit in life, and you just ain't got the time for her? She probably going to leave. And if she do leave, wouldn't you rather her have left in 2 months rather than 2 years? How many meals, trips, vacations, food, Valentine's Day, birthdays. How much money did you waste in 2 years for her to leave then for the same thing you could have tested her about in 2 months? But guess what? After 2 years, man, what's the psychological thing called? Throwing good money after bad. Because you done been with her so long, spent all this money and did all this, you gonna try to get her back. And it's always, man, bitch don't never come back and stay back. Once she leave once, man, she come back second time, man, she leave the third time, and it's always like that till you never fall out. Test them often and test them early. But hey, man, once I mash on a bitch, man, and she passed them tests, now tests don't never stop because real life is always a test. But that's when I start to spoil the bitch. If the bitch let me stand 10 toes on her back, if the bitch let me really wrestle her, if the bitch let me cut heads and turn around and say, yes, daddy, I'm sorry, dad. If the bitch really let me go hard, if the bitch really come out her pocket for me when I need it, if the bitch really let me cut heads and heads roll around this motherfucker for a period of time, then that bitch gonna get the world. Then that bitch gonna get the world from me because she done earned it. Because I know she's here for me. I know it's genuine. You niggas get a bitch the world just cause she there. Oh, well, I ain't had no problems in 3, 4, 5 months. Nigga, you ain't had no problems because you ain't been going through nothing. Anybody could act good when it's going good, but can you do bad good? How do you know how she gonna do when bad shit happen if you ain't ever put it through no tests? Eventually, real life gonna happen and bad shit gonna happen. Then you gonna find out that the bitch is too soft, that the bitch is squirmish, that the bitch can't take it, that the bitch don't like you like that. So I'm gonna make sure I know early. But once I put her through that test and she passed that test, man, I'm gonna give her everything she ever wanted. You know what I'm saying? I spoiled a bitch now, but I used to show her no love. And I used to have bitches, nigga, you'd think I didn't like them hoes, man. And I would feel bad sometimes, but it was all a test. It was all a test. And the ones that stood down, man, they was getting all the jewelry, the bags, the this, the that, because I know they was really fucking with me. They went through every test, the financial test, the mashing test, the loyalty test. They went through all the tests. You had to be a really down broad to fuck with me. Bitch be like, don't give me no test. Well, bitch, bye then. Oh, I don't know what you thought. I don't know. Just go, you don't give me no test. Why you gotta do the test? Hey, bitch, you wouldn't be tripping off no test if you knew it was gonna pass it. You just know you're not. And that's why I gotta give it to you. Because you know you're not gonna pass the test. Why would somebody be mad who could pass a test if they had to take a test? But a bitch don't want no test because she knows she's gonna fail. Put some likes in there, some super chats. Why is it so hard for men to come up without having a job? That's a presupposition. You are, in your question, you are assuming that what you're saying is true, and it's not. Nick G, shout out to you. In the past, you said that you can hook a woman in 2 weeks. Can you give us some game on how that's done? No, y'all got to get the game back mentality program. Yes, I can make a bitch fall in love with me in 2 weeks. I've mastered how to do it. I've mastered how to make a woman fall in love with me in 2 weeks. Mastered it. Could do it to almost any woman. Damn near any woman. All she got to do is kind of have a little bit of life. As long as she like me, I'm always choosing a woman who like me. If she like me, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Have a bitch quit her job in 2 weeks. I mastered that art. If you ain't mastered that art, man, shit. I feel bad for you because it's a skill you really need to have. I'm careful with it though. I don't play games with bitches. Like, I'm not gonna do it if I don't feel like she got the right kick. Because once a bitch love you, then she gonna hate you. You feel me? So if you make that bitch fall in love, please believe she's on you. And the only way she not gonna be on you is when she motherfucking hates your guts. So you got to be careful when you decide you want to make a bitch fall in love with you. And a lot of times I'd rather not, because I'd be like, man, you bitch's character is so motherfucking fugazi. Your character is so fugazi and you so motherfucking flawed. I don't need no attachment to you, bitch. So I'm not even gonna make you fall in love in 2 weeks. I'm gonna see your motherfucking personality, and sometimes I'm not gonna do the shit that I know you gonna like, just cause I don't know if I want you to get too attached, cause I don't know if I want this to be a long-term thing. These bitches be, I mean, it's fucking terrible. I ain't gonna say it's terrible out here, cause I do meet some good women. I do. But a lot of them, man, it's just like, who fucking raised y'all? Nobody. The streets. Your single mom. In the past, you said that you can hook up. AP Moore, Goldie wanted to show love and appreciation. I shouted you out in a recent dating show. Hey, appreciate you. Hey, anybody who shout me out, man, that's love, man. That's love. So AP Moore, AP Moore, shout out to you. What's the dating show, man? I'm gonna check it out. Jamal Haynes, why the best broad always go sour? Why the best broad always go sour? Cause she don't. Cause it's a thin line between love and hate. She goes sour because she loves you so much. It's hurting her to leave, but she feel like for whatever reason she gotta leave, even if she want to leave. You know, like I'd have had women leave and hate me. Like, bitch, you left. Bitch, I ain't tell you to leave. Bitch, you the one who got to pack your motherfucking bags. Why you hate me? Bitch, I thought it was cool. Because women hate taking responsibility. That either A, I stayed in a relationship longer than I should have, and so I got attached, or B, I left and I probably shouldn't have left. Either way, women hate taking responsibility. So how do they shift responsibility? They end up hating you so they don't have to hate themselves. So even though she left, you know, you didn't tell Elise she left. She hates you. Why? Because it's easier to hate you than to hate herself. First, either one, staying in a situation that she knew she shouldn't have stayed in, or two, for leaving a situation over something that she probably should have overlooked and it's not greener on the other side. So instead of just having those realizations, it's easier to just be like, fuck him. That's why I say, man, I'm real careful to make a bitch fall in love. Because, man, once they love you, man, they gonna hate you. So I keep my secrets close to my chest, man. Bitch, I always want to be asking, well, tell me something. How did you get that on your arm? How did you do that? No, dude, what happened when you were young? Well, how did you go to jail for? Yeah, I'll be like, bitch, knock it off, ho. I ain't gonna be with you in motherfucking 2 years from now. I don't need you telling the next nigga all my motherfucking secrets. I remember the scenario we said, your girl put your pants on without asking you. We already starting wrong. If I got to beat her out on either, yeah, man, ain't gonna happen. Bitch, raise my temperature to that level. I'm out of line. I've been dealing with, I already let too much stuff slide. That's why, because I know myself. See, everybody got to know themselves. I was listening to a Jim Rohn and he was like, man, winners know themselves. So if you have a temper, if you know you're a little crazy, if you know once you get to a certain point, you black out, you're very careful the environment you go in, the people you hang out with, the women you deal with, the places that you go, and you don't go to those places or deal with those people. I know myself. So when I meet a woman and she just raises her voice or does something weird or has an attitude or is very rude, or I know at that moment, I'm not even going to acknowledge this woman as long as I'm in this vicinity. If I have to stay there, like if we're with a lot of people, I know I'm not going to look her way. I'm not even going to be in her vicinity in any type of capacity. And I know after this night, once I'm not around her, I'm never going to be around her again. Because, bitch, what you don't know is I know who I am. And if this shit go too far, it's going to be farther than you want it to go. And I'm not saying I'm going to put my hands on you, but I'll have some bitches jump out and beat your motherfucking ass at your job, right? And I don't want it to go that far. So I'm going to immediately remove myself from the situation when a bitch gets even kind of doing stuff that I don't like. AP Moore, we went on a few good dates within 24 hours with solid energy, but there was a 5-hour distance between us. So before I really started spending money. AP Moore, to make this work, I decided to test her reciprocity by asking her to cover the bill week 40. She hesitated for a while, over 20 minutes, but ultimately paid. After dropping her off at her house that night, she got out the car, looked me in the face, and said she'd never talk to me again. That's funny. Why she say that? Because you made her pay? Hey, man, check this out. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go back up to it. Damn. I went all the way to the bottom. I didn't realize it was this many. I got to watch the episode. But, hey, man, a lot of women, they program like that. Like, if you ask them to pay for something, they gonna feel disrespected, and then it's funny. So I'm paying, and you didn't feel disrespected that I paid, but you feel disrespected that I asked you to pay. I mean, you just dodged the bullet. Hey man, if she ain't willing to pay for one date out of all of the dates that you was paying, man, she don't like you like that. Do you think if Chris Brown was sitting in front of her on that day to say, hey, you think you get the week 40 date? You think she'd have been like, I ain't never talking to you again? No, she wouldn't, man. So it's at the end of the day, she just ain't like you like that, and it is what it is, man. Most bitches ain't gonna like you like that. You only looking for that one that do. And it shows a woman's character. Like, bitch, who raised you, bitch? Who raised you? Motherfucker take you on a couple dates and he asks you to pay for a date and you be like, no. All right, well, you just didn't want to be there. And if you didn't want to be there, then we shouldn't do these dates anyway. Tell them, take them blinders off and put on them game goggles, man. Straight up, man. Go get the game guy mentality program. AP Moore, I wished her the best and left. Next day, she texted asking if we should talk about it. And I left her on red. From your perspective, staying cold, the right move, or should giving her the chance to explain? I'll freeze that bitch out for a minute. Or hit her with a question mark. All right, what's up, bitch? What you got to say? What you want to talk about? I mean, it all depends. I don't know who the woman was, what her value was looking like, you know. But what happened was she tried you. She tried you and saw that you wasn't going. It happens a lot. Women deal with busters and suckers, so they try that shit. They be like, oh, he ain't going. All right, let me revert. Let me change tactics. You know, see, when she said she ain't dealing with you, she thought you was gonna be like, what? Wait, why? Wait, hold on. Woo, 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 woo. You didn't do that, so it's like, all right, shit, plan failed. Here, real one. I don't know how this go. I ain't never dealt with a real one before. Hey, can we talk? That's what happened. Most women are sixes. Fucking facts. Fucking facts. Most women are fucking sixes. Splash that bucket of water on her fucking face. Say, what do you look like when you wake up in the morning? And the thing is, these bitches would talk completely. Have you ever ran into a bitch with no makeup on in public? These bitches damn near hide their face. They talk real low and humble. Man, that's why I don't get it. The book list gave me some great business insight on 5 minutes. Changed my game immediately. Can't super chat, but keep buying the products. Hey, man, books changed my life. Books are the reason I am the way I am, the reason I talk the way I talk, the reason I have the ideas that I have. You need to start reading, and you are missing out if you're not reading. And don't just read the popular books. Read books that you've never heard of before, because you'll find some gems. And guess what? It's hard to find because it's millions of books, but that's why I did the work for you. Get my book list. It's only $19.99. All the books that changed my life, some esoteric books with some game that will change everything for you. Do you personally think it's feminine for my man to push the stroller when walking together with his what? Come on, man. You shouldn't come on, man. Listen. Is my child, is my son? I'll push the stroller if I want to push the stroller. I'm not even thinking about, like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, that's crazy to even think that. Are you pushing your child in the stroller? Like, and you asking a question like that? Come on, man. You might be trolling though. Once you get past the makeup, lashes, lip gloss, tight skin, clothes, and waist trainers, man, you'll pass up on a lot of them. You'll pass up on most of them, man. Most of the time they take their clothes off, they shit ain't even looking like that. Number one. I mean, the makeup and all that, man. I mean, it's a motherfucking different face, man. These women look completely different with their makeup on, right? So you'll pass on most of them, or they wouldn't pass on you because, one, they wouldn't have so many options, and two, they would recognize, well, he can actually see me. So because he can see me, I'm not going to act like I'm above him, because clearly I'm not. It's been a while since you crashed out like this. We need that. Man, I probably like this every time I jump on. You know what? It's the outfit. It's like my my superhero costume. I put this shit on, I get to feeling it. How do you self-improve as a man or level up, man? Listen, go to the gym, get your body right, because that'll get your confidence right. It'll level your attractiveness up more, and you'll see it when you look in the mirror. And it'll elevate your discipline. Discipline and what you put in your mouth is one of the hardest disciplines in life, because food is one of the biggest drugs. If you can conquer that, you'll be able to conquer a lot of other things in life. When you can be disciplined going to the gym every day, doing something hard, which most people can't do, you'll develop a different self-image about yourself. That self-image will transfer over to anything else you try to do in life. You'll walk different, you'll talk different, your aura will be different. And even in other business areas, because you were able to do those hard disciplines, those disciplines will transfer to other things. See, 9 times out of 10, you get a business plan or a course, you're not going to do it. Why? Because you haven't been consistent in anything in your life. You don't have the discipline to do it. So start with working out, start with building yourself, start with building your mind, start with reading every day. Then when you get that course, you know how to build a blueprint, put something together and do it every day for a long period of time until you see results. That's where I would start. And then I would get a coach. I do coaching. Don't forget, yeah, I pop all this shit, man, but I'm a great businessman. I have a lot of business ventures and a lot of different people that I deal with and a lot of 100 millionaires that mentor me on the business side. I just pop this shit because you guys like it, but I'm a multi-dimensional person. Don't miss the other game. Broad volunteered to tell me day before she was attending a male friend funeral and she was close with his wife. Called her day of the funeral. She texted me, I'm in funeral. She lied and said she watched it via today. Hey man, she a liar. And what you gonna get for a liar? A lot more problems later down in life. So if she's a liar, she can lie easily. Man, a liar, a woman who's a liar is probably the worst type of woman you can have. I swear to God, I've had one. I've had a couple. The worst and most frustrating women. The worst and most frustrating women. When you figure out that a woman is a liar and can lie easily, you're better off just cutting your ties because you're going to get very frustrated and you're going to feel very violated when she lies about something. Like when it comes to a male or when it could just anything in life. A liar, I just can't even explain. A liar is the worst type of woman to deal with. Because it's frustrating because it skews the dynamic of the relationship because before you even have a problem, you can't even get to the root of a problem. And even when you catch her in a lie, she's going to lie about that and throw another lie on top of something. Because even if you catch her doing something that she ain't supposed to be doing, you're still never going to know the entire dynamics of it. But a liar will see you catch them in something, but know it's still parts of it that you don't know, and then lie about the parts that you don't know. It's just don't do it. Is that the woman you want to marry? Is that the woman you want to be emotionally attached to? Is that the woman you want to start a business with? Have kids with? Nah, man, cut your losses. Cut your losses, man. And some of these women got a lying problem. They've been lying their whole life. They can't even help it. Man, I had a bitch, man, she lied so much. It's like she couldn't help it. I'm like, bitch, you ain't even got to lie about shit like that, though. It's like you really have an issue that you probably need to go to therapy about because you lying about shit that's unnecessary to lie about. All right. So don't deal with women who are liars, man. Just trust me. I can't even articulate it, but how frustrating it is. It's like I wouldn't wish that shit on nobody. It's almost as worse as dealing with a woman who's an alcoholic. For the 4G's game guy goggles, game guy Goldie goggles. Hey, that's what I need to call it. I need to make a whole course just on that, but it's in my game guy mentality program. Man, share this, like this, tell somebody about it, timestamp the right part so my editors are gonna tell you to get the game mindset, being in mindset. Got to develop that burning desire, man. I was just talking about today. Every day you got to do something to develop that burning desire because that's what moves worlds. Did you read your affirmations? Did you watch on YouTube Life of the Rich and Famous or whatever inspires you? Did you think about, man, if you could do whatever you want to do? Like, man, you got to get a burning desire for more. You got to. Mr. Chandler, how did you feel about Kevin Samuels? I didn't watch him like that, but I saw all the stuff that you would see online about him, like all the the most viral clips. I like that he was telling women the real, some of it, but on the same time, I tell you, hey man, you can only give a woman a number so much because everybody is subjective. And people will say, oh, I quoted him wrong. No, I didn't quote him wrong. I even put it on one of my videos and quote word for word. He said, women respect resources. You can't check her because you have nothing to check with. Something about your wallet. And I vehemently disagree. But he doesn't come from where I come from. These certain individuals can only speak their experience. He couldn't put a woman in check until he had some money. He couldn't put a woman in check until he was paying everything. That's his experience. Was he wrong? No, that's most guys' experience. But guess what? I have a different experience. I saw completely different when I was coming up. So my respect with my woman is never based on that. But if that's what you base it on, then that's what she's going to base it on. So that's where my ideology with his is, man, but if I'm getting a woman that like me, I don't got to pay for nothing. She going to fuck with me. And we see it all the time because a wife is fucking a pool boy. She's a badass bitch right now who go out on dates with tricks and go back to her boyfriend. It's a bitch in the strip club right now. Yeah, she getting money from all these tricks, and guess what? She going back home and she buying her boyfriend who don't even work, this, that, and the third. Why? I thought it was women only respect resources. No, women respect who they want to respect, who demand respect, and who they like. So that's the only difference in the message. You want to buy the bitch? I want a bitch to want me, and I ain't got to buy her. She damn near gonna try to buy me. That's the difference. I mean, I don't give a fuck what I got. My money don't make me. If the bitch only respect me because of money and what I'm doing, then if I ever don't have it, she's just gonna not respect me. Or if she ever finds somebody else willing to do more, she's gonna go to that man. So that's real shaky ground that you starting on. Hey man, if she's only going to the person with the biggest bag and I'm okay with it, well, guess what? She's gonna go to the next nigga when she find the next nigga with the biggest bag. But if I tell her, hey, guess what? My money don't make me, I'm a man regardless because of who I am. Because my game, my swag, my intellect, you know, my discipline, my these qualities is what make me fuck a nigga who got some money. And you gonna respect me if you want to be here, regardless if I do that or not. Yeah, I might not catch as many women, but the women who catch me actually like me. She not just using me. And I don't feel like you should pump your chest out because, yeah, I'm paying for this, I'm paying for that, and she's in check. Yeah, nigga, you got an employee. I got some of those too. Yeah, man, I got employees that ain't gonna talk back to me too. That's all you got, nigga. You pumping your chest out because you got some employees that's on the payroll that you're overpaying that ain't even doing no work. I don't feel it, man. I don't care who you was, nigga. I don't feel it. And I feel like it was a poor message to tell people who coming up, because nigga don't feel like he a man if he ain't got no money. So nigga's not supposed to not feel like a man his entire mid-20s until he finally get it. And he's gonna put that same ideology onto the broad because you teach the broad with the value. So now you're gonna teach the broad to respect money and resources. And therefore, if you teach her that, then she's gonna see it and find it in another man. And she's not gonna talk to you right when you don't have it. I teach my woman, man, fuck all this money. It's these square ass, buster ass, clown ass niggas with money. Fuck that man. The bitch would still rather fuck with me than these niggas over here. Got action at other niggas. She come fuck with me. Why? Because she see these niggas as weirdos and squares and lames. Don't matter if they got more money than me. Right? Because I taught her the shit that actually matter. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that. Rendon 815 $20. How does a man benefit when asking a female to borrow him money with no questions asked from her? How does a man benefit? Man, it's a test. I want to see if the woman is gonna if a woman is gonna do it. If she doesn't do it, then she doesn't like me like that, or she's not a good person, or she only wants to use me. There's no way in life that a woman who likes you, who cares about you, but when you ask her for something, she's not going to try to do it for you. Man, I've had women ask their family for money when I put a test on them, and I knew it was real. You know what I'm saying? There's no way, especially a small amount, that if you tell a woman, hey, can I get this? Can I have this? I need it, that she's not going to want to do it. A woman who really fucks with me for real, and you know when a woman fuck with you, there's never been a woman who really fuck with me who wouldn't. If a woman really fuck with you, she'll give you her last. But I ain't even gonna ask you to test a bitch like that. Just test her for a little bit, something small. Any woman who really fuck with you, it's not even gonna be a question. She's actually gonna wanna do it because she's going to want to show you that she's useful and she cares about you. And it's gonna be an honor for her to give it to you so she can show you how much she loves you. These women just don't love you like that. They don't like you like that, and they're users. You just can't see it because, one, you don't put tests on women, and two, you don't really know women. Get some water. Go. Yeah. I'm parched. I got my protein shake right here. Get some protein, man. Get some my protein shake. I'm parched. I gotta be worked up. I got me worked up in here. Yeah, I'm on live. What you want? I was standing back there. Do you have any food? Are you hungry? Give me something. Surprise me. Yeah, you should have called in. Listen, surprise me with something. Okay, I'm coming. All right. Oh dang, I'm far up. I'm far up in the comments and say I'm trying to make you useful. Real motherfucking talk, bitch. I'm trying to make you useful so I don't resent your motherfucking ass. And you think I'm trying to take from your non having nothing ass. Bitches are delusional, man. I be wanting to know, like, what niggas is you was fucking before me? Cause this shit is ridiculous. I need to, you know, I'd be like, let me shake your last man's hand. Now, let me go slap this nigga for myself because you didn't ruin this bitch. Right. If y'all questions not getting answered, y'all could have booked a call and you could have got a real answer. Here's the clearest version of Goldie. What are your thoughts on the question I asked earlier of the series of super chats? I'm just now getting to these super chats down here, so y'all gonna have to hang on. Book a call is what you should do. Goldie, what's your thoughts on the question I asked earlier? Heartbreak Cherry, how do you feel about 304s that want you to degrade them and hit them? Man, I'm not putting my hands on no bitch, man. Put me in no trick bag like that. First of all, I can't hit a motherfucker that I ain't mad at. And bitch, if you got me mad, then you can't be here. So it's not a situation that's gonna happen. I had a woman like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime I cuss her out, she'll tell me like, "Oh, you turn me on." Like, bitch, I'm really mad though. You know? And I just realize, okay, she has a problem. She grew up the wrong way. She don't think a motherfucker like her unless she get cussed out. I have a bitch that I could cuss out, like, and I just, I'm just talking shit, like, bitch, and it's nothing to her. And I got a bitch, do that and she get to crying. So it just all depend on the bitch, man. But I ain't, nah, bitch, you ain't finna get me out of character and get me worked up. It's a problem she has within herself, and that's some shit that you ain't gonna fix. So I would say those problems are gonna manifest from that type of trauma that she has in so many negative ways. You should just not fuck with her or plan your exit because that could not end well. How do you uncover your own deep subconscious insecurities, thought patterns that you aren't even consciously aware exist? It's hard. So that's why you should sit in silence sometimes, not even meditating. Just really sit in silence and start thinking. Things that trigger you, things that make you upset, things in your childhood that make you upset, that's inexplicably make you upset. Things that you can't stop thinking about that give you an emotional trigger. It's something, not even that situation, but something in that situation that's triggering you that's rooted to something else. I mean, it's a lot of ways to go about it. Gee, go to a hypnotherapist. Go to a hypnotherapist and really. I think a lot of people should go to a hypnotherapist. Now, choose carefully, but Rob Deerdeck, he's making like $30 million in debt. He said he went to a hypnotherapist, got all this shit worked out. Now he's motherfucking on track to be a billionaire, and swears by it. Rocky, the movie Rocky. Remember, they said he wrote that movie overnight. What they didn't tell you is he had a hypnosis. He went to a hypnosis like 2 days before. Then he wrote that movie overnight. So a lot of people, celebrities and things of that nature, they understand the subconscious. They have hypnotherapists and things like that. There's ways that you can self-hypnotize yourself as well. And I don't know if you get the deep-rooted issues, but you can plant subconscious seeds. Sometimes you don't always have to uproot old ones. Sometimes you can just implant new, better ones, which I recommend, you know. But yeah, you should look into it. See, people on a higher level know things that more normal people don't know. They really go to therapists, they go to hypnotherapists. They're not just going to talk about it. That's what regular people do. Regular poor motherfuckers will talk to a motherfucker about their problem and just make those problems even deeper in their subconscious. People on a higher level with money, they go to a hypnotherapist to go into their subconscious and get them to eradicate that 7-year-old trauma that's really stopping them from making money. See how much game I be giving y'all? Y'all don't even know that shit. I'm seeing a chat that's way, way up. Jared Haywood. I make $300 to $400 a day doing gig work. I want to move into more serious business. How should I maneuver into my next move? Man, save up that money and get a course, a mentorship, or some mentors to walk you down the right path. Get that millionaire blueprint for sure. Where can I get the Royal Blue Fit? Not for sale right now. This is a sample. As a photographer, I see women. As a photographer, I see the women with no makeup as they are and dress them up. So I feel you when you say put them game goggles on. Shout out to you. Real motherfucking talk. I ain't want the kid. She chose to have it anyway. Now she want to literally cry because I'm not doing enough. Man, we only 2 months in. Bipolar bitches. Yo, dumbass, punk ass bitch. Weird ass bitch, man. I say that shit all the time. Bitch, you was living with your motherfucking mama and thought it was a good idea to have a child with another motherfucker living with his motherfucking mama. Bitch, you're slow. Bitch, you're slow, and now I'm worried about the chromosomes of my child and hope he's not as stupid as you are. I hope that shit ain't genetic, ho. Dumbass bitch, can't hardly support your motherfucking self, but you want to have a motherfucking kid. Bitch, you want to bring a kid into some struggle, huh? And then want to drag me into the shit too. No, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough that, okay, bitch, you want to struggle. You want to bring a motherfucker into the struggle, but no, you want to bring me into the shit too. Bring me into the belt. Listen, you better do your homework on these hoes, man. Do your homework on these hoes, man. They will fuck their life up, your life up, and the kid's life up. Bitch, now we gotta work 5 times as hard just to be regular, cause you wanted to have a kid for no fucking reason. Bitch, you having a motherfucking kid, then don't even be around, then be giving the kid to her motherfucking grandma. Bitch, I told you I didn't want this motherfucker. Now you have it like you wanted to have it, and every time I look up, it's at your grandma's house. So, bitch, what are we doing? What are we doing? Bitch, I just feel like you had this baby just to spite me, bitch, because that's how this shit is starting to look. Keep it P 199. Okay, with your girl going to friend's birthday and girls' night. Depends on the bitch. How deep am I fucking with? Every bitch is different. Okay, if I'm really, really fucking with you, you really my bitch, you really my woo 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 woo. Now I gotta know you. Some bitches, when they drink, you're a fucking fool. You're out your mind. You're gonna make a mistake. Nah, you can't do it. Another bitch, like, I know when you drink, I know your head is on straight. I know you good. Do what you does. Another bitch, well, we ain't even really locked in like that. We fucking around. You is my bitch, but I ain't even really tripping like that. So, bitch, do what the fuck you does. All depends, man. It's a case-by-case basis. Everybody is different, so everybody got different rules. But on a regular basis, I'll tell a bitch, you thought you was going where, bitch? No, the fuck you're not. And you're gonna piss me off if you ask me that shit again. The fuck you want to go to the motherfucking club dressed all skimpy for? Cause you ask me again, we gonna start to have a conversation in this motherfucker. Come on, man. I know what happened. I know what going on at the club. That's why I go. Everybody trying to get fucked and everybody fucking somebody. And everybody trying to get the motherfucker drunk so they make a poor decision. Bitch, what business do you got there, ho? Unless you there with me. Please tell me. Matter of fact, you know what? Since you asked me this question so much, you know what? I think this might be the end of what we got going on. Because I don't even know why you asked me dumbass shit like that. Because I can't imagine why the fuck you would want to be in an environment like that unless you asking me to go with you. One of the realest shit you said was money don't make you a man, because one of my older mentors always saying a man of based off his chick and his accomplishments. Oh, niggas are goofy. Niggas are goofy. Nigga, how could a man is based off his chick and his accomplishments? Man, you motherfuckers be, you don't understand. Just because you older doesn't mean you got wisdom. Motherfuckers be 50, 60 years old. Niggas sounding like teenagers. Nigga, how the fuck is my worth of a man based off the bitch that I got? Nigga, I'm a man. Ain't got nothing to do with this bitch who might be here today and gone tomorrow, or my accomplishments. Oh, how elementary in the scheme of the world. Have I mastered myself? Have I mastered my lust? Have I mastered my discipline? Have I mastered my essence? Am I confident with or without the things that I have on? Do I have integrity, not for the world, but for myself? You know, can I see what's really going on in this world? Am I outside of the matrix? But see, those are all surface answers that motherfuckers say you based on you. That's like some shit you say in the streets. Yeah. Then the flyest nigga in the world is a nigga with the nicest car, the biggest chain, and the baddest bitch. Nigga, you sound like people are so elementary in their consciousness They have not elevated consciously yet, and that's why they say foolish things. That's why you got to be careful who you listen to, because just because a motherfucker is older than you or look like they got more money than you does not mean they're elevated in a way that's going to lead you the right way. Who was Goldie before all the game and the self-discipline, man? I was a child who was searching for the money, searching to be rich, searching to have more, searching for it all, searching for the answers. I was always searching for the answers. I was always searching for knowledge, always searching for the answers, always trying to get rich, always trying to have the nicest shit, always trying to get the game. I always saw the value in game and wisdom and knowledge and understanding. So I was always searching for it. Johnston Pierre. I met this girl that escalated quick. She's saying the right things. I told her I'm focusing on my grind. She cool with it. I feel like if I hit, she could expect more from me. What would you do? I'm 22. I mean, bro, do what you want to do, man. Bitch ain't never going to be cool with you focusing on your grind, but it's good that you told her. So when it gets to the point where she start tripping about it, you'll tell her, hey, remember I told you, so you can't be mad now. Both. There's never been a bitch in my life. It ain't gonna happen for you though, because I was in a different line of work. There's never gonna be a bitch in your life that you're gonna look back on and say, whoa, that was great for my life. It's not gonna happen. Focus your youngest years on grinding, on putting it into yourself. Otherwise, you're just gonna waste time. I guarantee you're not gonna marry that bitch. You're not gonna marry that bitch. Matter of fact, you're probably gonna fuck up and get that bitch pregnant and derail your whole life. So if you were smart, you would just not even get attached at all. You wouldn't even have sex with her, because that's gonna start the attachment. And once you're attached, now when you're not fucking with her, you're going to feel bad. Right now, you don't know the bitch. So if you stop talking to her today, you're not going to feel no way. All right, start fucking the bitch. Start dating the bitch. Now you're going to be emotionally intertwined. So now when you don't fuck with the bitch, you're going to feel bad. Why? When you just not fuck with her now. And go super hard on yourself, your personal development, your working out, your mindset, your reading, your going to sleep early, waking up early. Get yourself all the way right, nigga, and you'll be able to have all the bitches you want later in life when you where you want to be. But right now, she ain't gonna do nothing but slow you down. Every bitch in my life slowed me down. Real talk. Every bitch I ever had in life slowed me down. Even the bitches that was good to me. I know for a fact if I didn't have them and was able to maintain and sustain myself, knowing what I know now, if I just worked on myself, I would have been a fucking beast way earlier in life. There's been no bitch that I look back and say, oh my goodness, like she was in my life and it was just all of these things. No. I'll go on vacation with any bitch. Like, there was nothing monumental that I could say a bitch, except for the ones who was in the game and really, other than that, if I was just not doing none of that, no, I would much rather have spent that year. Just think about it like this, right? You're dating a woman. How many times a week you got to see her? Maybe 2, 3? How many times? Oh, okay, and when you see her, are you the type that you got to drink and smoke when you see her? So now we're adding vices on top of that. Do you got to spend money when you see her? Now we're adding money on top of that. Are we talking about now we're adding time on top of that? Time that you could have. So all of the time. Now extrapolate that for 2 years. I don't know how many weeks is in 2 years. What is 56 weeks in a year? So 100 weeks times 3. I ain't even going to do the math. Just really think about how much time that is. How much money, time, energy, attention, vices that you're doing. Now imagine if you had all them days back. Who different could you have been greater in life with 2 years of 3 days a week that you didn't have to do that? Your life is always going to be better without the bitch, man. Because these bitches ain't throwing back into you. That's why I require a bitch to throw back into me, because I recognize what I'm giving. And she still ain't giving me more than what I could give myself. I just make it so I don't feel as bad about it. When a bitch run off on me, man, I'd be like, thank God. Because seldom do we want to break up with the bitch. It's like, well, you ain't did nothing wrong. But it's like, bitch, you run off. It's kind of like, bitch, thank you. You kind of did me a favor. I didn't want to do it, but you did it. Now I got all that time back. Jamal Haynes. If you let her treat you like you Clark Kent, you'll forget that you Superman, man. Hey, man, and I'm telling you, man, you walk out into this motherfucker, man, with these bitches, they got their makeup on, they this on, they in another nigga car. They got bags on that they didn't even afford, couldn't even buy. The nigga scammed for. They wearing jewelry that another nigga bought them, and they get to talking to you like you less than her. Bitch, you live in bitch, I'm living better than you in every aspect, and my future is bright. Yours isn't. Dang, okay. The woman called you and asked you if you wanted something to eat. That's real game. I mean, it ain't real game, man. It's really just my expectations in life, man. I deal with women who care about what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, how I'm doing it. Like, if the bitch not doing that, she don't like you like that. Bitch, love my dirty draws. Love my dirty draws. I can do no wrong. So guess what? She wants to know, am I hungry? She wants to know what I need. She wants to know what I want to do. She wants to know, can she come? You know what I'm saying? She'll get on this motherfucker right now, send a super chat. I don't even ask her to, just to support. Man, when we really like you, for real, man, it's not no game. You ain't need no game. You don't need game. The only game you need is the game to see the bitch who choosing you. And everything else fall into place. John Crowder. John Crowder. I don't mess the name up. Listen, we gonna give a round of applause for John Crowder, man. Put your Instagram in there, man. He coming with it. See, I was about to jump off. He done got y'all a little bit more time though. John Crowder, man. He really came through with it. $200. Great to see another like-minded individual. Keep going. You doing greatest. Man, shout out to you, man. You know what I like? John Crowder. You know what I like? I like when a motherfucker don't just say something, they about something. Motherfuckers say all the time, oh man, I appreciate the game. Now, some people do appreciate their byproducts, but a lot of motherfuckers will say they appreciate the game. And you know what I hate? Your game changed my life. Okay, so my game changed your life. And you ain't bought no products from me? You ain't hit my Cash App? You said my game changed your life, changed your marriage. Changing your life is big, and you didn't think to, or nigga doing $1.99, $1.99. I just don't compute. Well, what you telling me is you appreciate it, but I don't think you do. Because when I go to the store and I appreciate service, man, I'll throw $100 tip. You said it changed your life. I'm throwing $100 tip just because you gave me good service. So when somebody come through and they say they respect and like what you're doing and they put their money down like it, man, it let me know. You know, respect to you. You know, hey, man, it's like the bitch, she be like, well, I love you. Bitch, I can't feel it, though. Because you talking all this love shit. Bitch, last time we went out to dinner, I asked you to pay for it. Bitch, you had a sour look on your face when you did it like you ain't really want to. Shout out to you, though, man. $1.99, man. That's big. My brother threw his girlfriend out throughout his meal preps because he says she does not eat left. My brother's girlfriend threw out his meal preps because she says he does not eat leftovers. She out of pocket, but he get what he deserved. If he allows that, then everybody gets what they deserve. I'll be with no bitch before I be with a bitch who don't call and check on me and ask me different things. You guys will be with any bitch just to not have no bitch. It's a difference. If a woman chews you down the line, you turn her off. How do you go about her going back to feeling the same way? Just get a new bitch, man. Mushrooms give you that same feeling as hypnosis. Have you diving deep into your life? You'll write a movie in a day. I don't like to cheat the process of anything. You cheat the process with steroids, you get problems. You want bigger muscles, you want to cheat the process, you get problems. You want to lose weight too fast, Ozempic, sometimes you have problems. Like I said earlier, everything in life is a process. And if you rush that process, there could be detrimental effects. Now, I'm not saying it would, but I'd rather not chance it. So if I'm trying to become more enlightened, if I want to become more enlightened, I don't want to go take ayahuasca. I don't want to go take mushrooms because I'm jumping the process of enlightenment that I haven't earned yet. I would rather do my meditation and my mindfulness and over time, maybe get to a point where I can kind of touch that naturally. Because anytime you try to cheat the process of something, that's where things could go wrong. Not to say they will, but I'm cool. I'm cool. Mike Tyson's mentor was a hypnotist. He's hypnotizing him to greatness. Facts. This shit is real. This shit is as real as a heart attack, and that's why they don't tell most people that. It's as real as a heart attack. And what you don't understand when you say hypnosis, you're talking about mantras. You're talking about going down to alpha state when your brain waves are not oscillating so fast and they're oscillating slower, so you can bypass your conscious mind and go straight to your subconscious and believe anything that you're saying. That's why it's very important what you're listening to. That's why you should never go to sleep with the TV on, with music on. That's why you should be very careful what music you're listening to and what you're repeating in your head, those mantras and those choruses every single day, because it's all the same thing. We're being brainwashed on a regular basis. We just don't know it. And we're getting brainwashed to buy products, not actually be who we want to be. So I don't watch the news because that's trying to brainwash you to negativity. Really understand the mind. You'll understand. NYE Bellwether, what's your thoughts on having a broad on your roster that has a boyfriend but likes you and listens to you? I mean, she got to get rid of the boyfriend eventually. Now, that's one thing. Like, are you fucking with me? But two things. One, you's a rotten fucking broad if you really want to deal with me all the while you still fucking with your boyfriend. Right? Because what type of loyalty can you expect from her if she's the type of individual that can get up and bold-faced lie like that to that man every day? Is that really a woman that you want around? Number two, hey, man, you don't know what that bitch going back and telling that nigga. When she get mad at you, now she set you up with that nigga. You don't know that nigga might be, you nigga kill you about his bitch, man. You don't know what he feeling like. Now she gonna put you in a twist. She already showing you she got poor character. Now when she done fucking with you, now she know a little bit more about you. She gonna put you in a twist with her boyfriend when he find out. What's gonna happen when he find out he been fucking with you for a minute? Nah, I don't know. I wouldn't do it unless she's really socking into my pockets and really bringing something in really major. Then I'll break on the bitch. But as far as like, nigga, what you getting out of it, pussy? Oh, so you gonna fuck? I mean, do what you does, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but you just got to think about all the consequences. And it's like, if I can't, I'm over the stage of life where I'm just fucking a bitch to fuck her. Like, you got a boyfriend, but you can have him. I'm gonna just fuck you. Nah, man. I only want a bitch that I feel like I could grow with and build something with. That's the stage in my life. Otherwise, I'm wasting time because just fucking you is wasting time. And then you got a boyfriend, so I ain't fucking you raw. So I can't even fuck the bitch raw. So I'm gotta fuck this bitch with a condom every time I fuck her, and I'm wasting time. And I ain't getting nothing out the deal. Nah, I'm cool. I want to deal with a woman that like me. We can vibe on a certain level, and we can see a future of doing some things together. But do what you do. Ismail Khan, you drop really good info about self-respect and self-image. You said, I do, or you want me to? Bro, my uncle taught me this when I was 15, and it changed my life, like for real. He said, it's not yours, it's just your turn. That don't mean be scared to go all in with her, but definitely know what's up. I mean, it's one of them things, man. You pay attention to a bitch character. If you really paid attention to most women character, you would see very early that most of these women ain't worth investing much in. And a lot of these women have been trained to just try to get something out of guys. And then by the time they get to their mid 20s and they get in survival mode, it's like they have to just try to get something out of you because they can't really self-sustain. And they love to live above their means because they have been given an image on social media of something that they have to obtain, which is not realistic for most women in the jobs that they have. So therefore, to maintain that, they have to try to retain it from a man. It's called a parasite. Something that takes without giving, and it'll suck you dry. But it's so unnoticeable. It's like a tick. It's so unnoticeable. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. She's taking here. She's taking your time here, your energy here, a little bit of money here, your focus here, make you drink here. And she does this for a little bit of time, over and over and over. Death by 1,000 cuts. You don't even realize one day you wake up like, why am I not where I want to be? Because she done siphoned off all of these resources and time and energy from you and focus over a long period of time. You just didn't see it. Astro 999. She turned in on the daily, man. Just paying ties. Shout out to you, Astro. Shout out to you. Waiting for my shirt to come in, man. Keep going, man. It should be there, man. Check the tracking number. Unless you just ordered in the past couple days, and the new shirts are going out tomorrow. We're just working out at the park, and someone left a note on my car saying we were texting, and it was a dude. Not what I was expecting. Just trying to find my woman. Was excited thinking it was a female. Anything that costs you your piece is too expensive. Facts, man. Because peace is what? Peace is clarity. And to manifest anything great in life, you need clarity and focus. Clarity is probably one of the most important things, and most of the reason people don't get what they want in life because they're not clear about it. Why? Because they keep going and going and going, never stopping to even identify what they want. Because if they identify what they want, they would identify that this person and this thing I'm doing and that thing I'm doing is not aligned with what I want. Clarity is everything. That's why everybody should try to meditate. That's why everybody should try to meditate. Let me. Okay, this is excerpt from the book. There's two types of problems in life. The first type I love. The kind that once you face it and figure out how to overcome it, you come out with more wisdom, more character, and more strength. And if it's in business, once you solve it, your business becomes stronger. Those are problems worth having. Here's the second type of problem. And I hate these type of problems. The kind a woman brings, they're petty problems, irrelevant. They drain your time, your energy, your mental space. And on the other side of these problems, there is nothing gained because the issue was never important in the first place. The first type of problem will make you greater if you face it. The second type will drain you in your spirit until you have no energy left for the things that would actually make you build. Ask yourself, what type of problems is your woman bringing you? Yeah, man, I can't stand a bitch who bring me a motherfucking nothing ass problem. Hey, and business problems come. It's because it's holes in your business. So it's an identifier where you need to patch up. And once you patch it up, your business is better. Certain problems in life, when you overcome these problems, you become stronger. It builds character. But the problem that the bitch bring is irrelevant. All it does is drain your time, energy, and emotion. And then on the other side of that, it's just a bunch of wasted time and energy drain. So it's like, bitch, I always want to bring you a problem. Bring me a problem about the business we're trying to start and where we're messed up at. See, listen, y'all don't understand. The bra bring you a problem all day because ain't nothing going on. Y'all ain't got nothing that you doing. You're not building nothing and she bored. What do they say? The idle's mind is the devil's playground. Somebody who has nothing going on leaves themselves open to petty worries and drama and gossip. Because you're not trying to build with your woman, because you're not trying to do anything meaningful with your woman, then the default happens and she goes to the negative and finding a problem and seeing a problem. But if she was working and she was building and y'all were growing and y'all were working on problems that were good problems in the business you're trying to build and the organization you're trying to start and the things you're trying to do, then that's where the mind and the focus would go. But because you just let the bitch sit up and do nothing, all you do is go out to eat and have sex, then guess what? That gets boring. And when boredom happens, guess what? Problems arise. Have entrepreneurial women, man. Problems seldom come up. They don't got time to give you a motherfucking petty ass problem. They got real shit going on in their business. They got real shit going on. They understand. So when they get with you, they just want to chill and relax. They not going to bring you up no petty bullshit ass, nothing ass problem. It's only women like children. You ain't got nothing going on. You bored. So I'm going to bring this nigga a problem because that's the only excitement I get in my life. And I don't realize that's what I'm really chasing. Can you speak on the law of detachment? Been reading it, and you give off those vibes like you read it. I've never read it, but I understand it. Like all detachment, man. Fuck it, just fuck it, man. Because I ain't never lost nothing. I ain't got something back better. And a lot of times I feel like, man, I won't get better until I lose what I got, what I have. I can't get a better thing until I get rid of this thing. I can't get the better bitch as long as I have this bitch. And no matter how great this bitch is, experience has taught me that the greatest bitch I ever had, I got a better one later. So therefore, I'm not mad. You're the best friend I ever had. I found a better one. I'm looking for a house to buy. The best house that I thought was the perfect house in the perfect place. Guess what? I didn't get that one. Got another one. Man, that was way better than the last one. So I've realized, man, with an abundance mindset is detachment. It means I don't need nothing because it's always going to be something greater. It's always going to be something greater. And then all I need is myself and working on myself and being able to have mindfulness and be able to be with myself and be able to be disciplined and be able to be okay with the mundane. As long as I can be in that, then I'm fine because I'm great. I can build myself to anything. I don't need anyone or anything because I can get anything and everything that I want. And when things fall apart and people go away and things get lost, I use that as an identifier of greater things are coming. I then lost everything dealing with my baby mama, was trying to be there for my kids. I want to be there, but I'm ready to say, fuck it, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, that shit, that's why I tell people, man, hey, get the youngsters a game, man. Somebody should have grabbed me and pushed me up against the wall and held me up while my feet was dangling from the wall and said, don't have kids with no woman. It's going to ruin your life. Don't have kids with no woman. It's going to ruin your life. You will never know who a woman is until she has leverage on you, man. No matter who you think she is, until she can play games with your soul, you don't know who she is. And 9 times out of 10, she gonna do it. And it's gonna derail your life, and it's gonna take your focus, it's gonna take your time, it's gonna take your energy, and it's gonna put real trauma in your heart. That's gonna make you dislike a lot of women because of what she's gonna do to you. So really just tell these youngsters, man, don't play them motherfucking games. How to spot or bring out the entrepreneurial spirit in a bra. And I say it all the time. Don't find ducks and teach them to fly. Find eagles and teach them to fly in formation. Niggas, a whole lot of women already entrepreneurs. It's a whole lot of women entrepreneurs. Hey, man, what you really need to find is somebody with a burning desire for more. Yeah, discipline. Yeah, it is. But guess what? If a woman really has a burning desire for more, I love me nothing more than a woman who really wants more in life, who has big dreams. And when I say big, I mean big dreams, dreams that she would be scared to tell other people other than me, because she knows that people would think she's crazy and would think they couldn't come true. I love nothing more than a woman that wants it all, wants the nice cars, wants the nice vacations, wants the nice jewelry, and gets a burning desire for these things. Because with that burning desire, you can cultivate that and use that to push through the obstacles and the things that it takes to get those things. A lot of women don't have that. It's nice. They would like to have it, but without that burning desire, seldom will a woman do what it takes. Seldom will anybody do what it takes to actually get it. So I love me a woman, and I did the most with women like that, who have had burning desires for more, have big dreams, such big dreams. They don't even talk about those things to anybody but me, because they know people will look at us crazy. That type of woman is my type of woman. And with that, you can build a lot with that, because I mean, what emotion moves worlds. A burning desire is the starting seed to all accomplishments, to really want something. So, and I feel like I click with women who have big goals like that. And I don't click with women who don't, because I have such big dreams. My fire for what I want and how hard I go for what I want, a woman who don't have that can't understand it, because she don't want it as bad. Now, they'll always act like they do. They'll always act like they want it, but they really don't want it. They just want it because they know that that's what you want to say, but they don't want it the way you want it. So if you can find a woman with the same desire that you got inside for what you're trying to get and trying to have more, man, that's a match made in heaven. And you will cultivate and make a mastermind with that woman. And both of those burning desires will cultivate and multiply. I've been sober for over 6 years, but I randomly have been getting weed withdrawals. Can't relate, man. When I stopped smoking for motherfucking 2 weeks after smoking a backpack of backwood a day straight for 2 years, when I stopped smoking for 2 weeks and those cravings were gone, I never had a craving again. And I've been so scared to ever smoke again, because I know how addicted I was. I don't even want to play with it. And that shit ruined my life. I mean, it didn't ruin my life, but my life really started going downwards, because that's all I could think about and wanted to do. And I was too scared to ever play with that shit again. I was like a crackhead when it came to smoking weed. If a woman puts her hands on you, should you hit her back or put her in jail? And that's a funny question. And I'm going to state a politically correct answer. Of course you should put her in jail. Bitch, fuck you. You'll put my ass in jail. Bitch, pick one. You want me to hit you back, or you want me to put you in jail? Well, bitch, I ain't gonna hit you back, because I hit you back, then I might go to jail. So the only thing I can do in this situation, bitch, is put you in jail. Yeah, I'm gonna call them motherfuckers with no shame. Bitch, call me what you want with no fucking shame. Bitch, put your hands on me. Now I might hit you back. I ain't gonna lie to you. Depending on the day, depending on the time, hopefully I'm in my right mind and I'm smart about it. So I just, move out the way and do what I'm supposed to do. But I don't know, bitch, you catch me on the wrong day, the wrong time. I get that tingling feeling of my, reflex. I might hit your ass back. But what you should do is really just call the police, man. Let that bitch go sit in jail and cry. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, let that bitch sit in there. She'll do it to you. Don't worry, bitch. He'll be out in 24 hours. I ain't gonna press charges on your funky ass. Hey, man, because you let bitches slide with shit, they gonna keep doing it. I used to let bitches slide with shit, man. My mom used to be, just let it slide, let it slide. Man, I don't let bitches slide with nothing. Everything must be reprimanded and everything must have a consequence. Everything must be reprimanded and everything must have a consequence or motherfuckers gonna keep trying you. Nah, bitch, whatever I can do, there has to be a consequence to your actions. If it ain't no consequence, then the bitch gonna just do whatever the fuck she wanna do. That's how bitches are. They don't take the, oh, nigga gave me a pass today. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give him a pass. Nah, it ain't gonna be like that. You gonna give that bitch a pass and she gonna act like she never knew you. And don't let her be in a position to give you a pass. She ain't gonna give it to you, man. That's how these bitches do. Tell me I'm lying. What if you have two ducks that really like you? Should you get rid of them or keep them? Depends how much of a duck, man. I mean, a duck is a huge blanket statement. But if hey, man, if you got two ducks, man, it means that you ain't really probably who you think you are. Because guess what? When I was catching ducks, man, it's because I could stand to be around ducks. Now I can't stand to be around ducks, man. Ducks be throwing themselves at me all the time. It be some cold, fine ducks. But their mindset is ducks. And I'm on such an elevated space, I wouldn't even be able to deal with them unless they was really coming in with it. Like and even then it was like, I know that it would drain my consciousness to a lower level. So I probably still wouldn't even do it. Work on yourself. Keep the ducks. Work on yourself. Elevate yourself. You know, get in the gym, read some books, you know. You been on fire, bro. Keep it up. No bullshit. Shout out to you, Mr. Woods, man. Yeah, give me some feedback in here, man. I ain't got no feedback this whole time. Haven't smoked weed in 2 years. Now I see everybody who smokes weed a crackhead. But I was a motherfucking crackhead. And a friend of mine convinced me to smoke when I was never a smoker. And I was like, damn, your friends in life will really fuck your life up. Like, think about it. Why do you want me to smoke so bad? And now I think about it now, man, you didn't want to be the only one feeling like you was a loser because I know when I was smoking, I was like, I need to stop smoking. This is ruining my life. I knew it. I just couldn't stop. I'm like, I am not doing the shit I need to be doing. I am not motivated. I am sleepy. I cannot help but eat this big ass pizza when I'm done being high. It's like motherfuckers want to bring you down to a level because they see you doing more. It's like, nah, I don't like it. You making me feel bad. Nah, come over here and smoke with me. Come over here and drink with me. Come over here, you know. Was with a girl for 6 years. She always would distract me. Every time I would try and work on my business, she'd say, why do you think you need so much money? Oh, man. See, what you didn't realize is what I would realize with a statement like that now. And that bitch is evil and does not want to see you win. Like what she's really saying is, I do not want this man to win in life. And I am going to do everything I can to subconsciously plant seeds to sabotage his success. That's really what that means. And you should, if a woman said something like that to me, I would take it as such a major offense that I got to get this bitch away from me as fast as possible because this bitch will do anything so I won't be successful because that's what it'll come to. You don't see it like that. I think I've told this story before. I should have been I could have been a multi-millionaire famous producer. When they say, man, what do you have passion for in life? Never had one. One time I did. Making beats. Making music. My mom had records. My mom was musical. She was a DJ. My dad was a singer. Grew up in a musical household, parties all the time, music all the time. I made beats. I saved up money to get a MV 800, 1800. I would sit in my room and I could literally do this for hours. I could make beats for hours and hours and hours without stopping. Every day I could do it. Had friends in the neighborhood who rap would come over. I would do records I would hook up my mom's record machine and I would speed them up. That was back when Kanye West speeding up records was hot. It was something I loved to do. Never loved to do nothing in my life. Something I loved to do. Had a girlfriend. She started saying, you gonna do that every time I come over? You still doing beats at your house? when we gonna watch a movie? And she subconsciously started planting these seeds to make me feel bad about doing it. And slowly but surely, it went from 8 hours a day to 6 hours a day to 4 hours a day to 2 hours a day to I'm skipping this day to skipping this day to it's collecting dust. I'm putting it in a box and I'm selling it. And I really realized that that woman really robbed me of my dream of being a producer, which to this day I love music, but she robbed me of my dream. The only thing in life that they say, oh man, find your passion. What do you like to do that you could do all day even if you didn't need paid? I could never think of anything but that. And she robbed me of my dream. I was like 16 years old. I just say that to say this, man, these bitches will rob you of everything great in life. You know what I'm saying? And see, if I had a son, I would be able to show him when things like that are going on. Like, nah, that work on what you're supposed to be working on. Nah, work on. I didn't have nobody around at that time to tell me like, man, you better do what you're supposed to do. You're not even gonna be with that girl in a certain amount of time. But yeah, man, I say that to say, not just that, but in many ways of life, man, these women are sabotaging your dreams and your goals for their selfish need to just want to spend time with you. So it's better just not to have no woman to focus on yourself and whatever dreams and goals you got, because no matter what you do, they're going to take time for themselves from what you're doing that could make you great. And you're not even going to be with this bitch, you know, in 2-3 years from now. Sad fucking story for real. And then, you know, I jumped off in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know, I just hollered at Johnny not too long ago, man. We gonna jump back on and do something real soon. See how long I've been on here. Hey, listen, go everybody right now. Go like right now. Subscribe if you haven't. Go get you a product. I like who likes me shirt. You know, I'm coming back with the game guy merch too. I'm coming back with the game guy merch. Uh, get the get chose with your mouth closed, God. What to say, how to say it, how to talk to women. Get the millionaire blueprint for sure. You know, it's a whole lot of mud. Forget your ex guide, man. You know, if you can't get over your ex, man, I got the perfect psychological guide to how you guarantee you get over your ex. It's ingenious, man. It's been working for me for over 20 years. Somebody said the best stream. Yeah, you think so? You think so, man? This might be my lucky outfit right here. My lucky outfit, my lucky do-rag. Hey, y'all do me a favor. Do me a favor. If y'all watch this back, timestamp for me. I need y'all to timestamp so my editor knows the best spots to chop up. But all right, man, I'm about to get up out of here. You know, on another late night game session, the Goldie hour. Man, this shit legendary. We gonna take this shit worldwide.